I've done it! I've done it!
It's alive.
What
Inform
what have you
all
done?
of the civilians, the queen has made a royal decree that we're live.
Live, living,
Told him you
on
were.
the eve of the land of the dead.
They're calling it an impossibility. Fine Dining is starting another stream. When will they stop?
Yeah.
Dude, somebody must have used a defibrillator on my resuscitated corpse because I'm alive.
What?
Whoa.
Huh?
I must have been born because I'm alive.
No way.
Is that how that works? When I was in like biology class and everything, I was always confused about
Here
that,
we go.
That like, when you're born thing, is living the next step?
Actually, abortion is the next step.
I think that happens before the birth.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Great start. Fantastic.
Today in DBA, Kakapo forgets what abortion is and when it happens.
Abortion's when you like move around, right?
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing here?
Well, first off, happy Hallows Eve to you as well, Tim.
Hello.
Yeah, that is I know,
Hello.
right? Listen, it's been a bit, but the opening bits, they're always bad every time. I can't remember the last time we had like one that wasn't like memorable. Like it's one of those things where those memes where it's like like three like little settings you can turn on where it's like, in this case the three settings are like funny, good, and like not a waste of time, right? And only two of them can be on at once, and if you try and turn on the third, like another one turns off,
Well, you see, that's the thing, the reason our bits are always bad is because that's just our brand, we do it on purpose. We're not actually like that.
We've never, it's all just a bit, it's all
It's just a bit.
This
Yeah,
is kind of how we
the
present
reason-
ourselves online. We don't talk like this outside of
Outside
this
of-
country. No,
Oh, that'd be crazy.
No.
I mean, we can at least enjoy the fact that the reason that things are the way they are is because Yum Yum isn't here to do the bits. You know what I'm saying, boys?
Yeah.
You get it? Haha.
The whole world
Yeah.
is a bit, and we're just living in the Yum Yum, dude.
And we're just living in the Yum
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
I took a bite of Yum Yum.
Anyway, okay.
And with that specifically, we're done now.
Oh,
That's
okay. Have you decreed it? We're done? All right.
Yep.
Sure.
New Year,
Okay.
New Year, we're done.
Royal decree.
Well then, everybody. Welcome back or to episode 214 of Destruction Bench Agreement. Our, currently not, but traditionally the intro would say, our more or less weekly tabletop RPG run in the anime campaign or Epithet System. It's still that latter part. We just have the schedule, we're still getting back in it. We're still getting back into the swing of things. But it is still a TTRPG running the anime campaign or Epithet System, featuring, centered around, the titular Destruction Bench Agreement, or DBA as we tend to call it, which is a fighting tournament-like organization you've seen shown in anime. However, those of you who have been around before will know that while it started out like that, it's kind of morphed, transmogrified into a force and organization within the world of the campaign, and its members often find themselves dealing with worldly, or especially in this case, otherworldly scenarios. Ooh. And, similar to the Monster of the Week format that the show has in Universe, every week we have a slightly different set from our revolving door of a cast of GMs, players, and player characters, so you're never going to be quite sure what you're going to get unless you're watching the stream live today on Dating the Stream, October 30th, 2025, because this is this year's Halloween Spectacular! Holy shit! Yeah. What? So, you can probably expect
Get
some
it.
vibes related to
I don't get it.
if I had to hazard a guess. But, speaking of our GM's players and player characters, which is a couple sentences back now because I'm just sort of going off on whatever tangent I feel like, let's introduce him in vaguely that order. Kind of. Anyway, GM is Kakapo. Hi. Hey.
Oh, hi. Hey. Hi, it's me.
Kakapo, hi.
Hi, it's me. Yes. I am the GM for this session. Also the GM for, one Stargazer Satellite Offspring, something that used to be streamed here, but we're doing a little bit of renovations, moving it over. Stay tuned for that. But I'm running a DBA session now. That's right. At the beginning of this month, just about, I was struck by a muse for what to do for a DBA Halloween session, and when you got that inspiration, you gotta jump on it. So that's what I've done, and that's why we're here.
Kakapo has jumped us.
I've jumped. I'm literally Mario's
They've used their
prototype name.
ultimate.
Yeah.
I can't use my arms.
Mm.
Kakapo,
He had a
please.
knife. Drake wasn't
Well, yeah.
prepared.
We're probably not going to introduce player characters. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, bring us over to the players.
Yeah, I'll bring us over to those players, and I realize I should have said this before we started introducing proper, just in case. But and you know, as another aside before I begin this sentence, because I'm really good at this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I say this at the beginning of most streams nowadays, just because of our relatively infrequent schedule, right? But it's been a little bitty, right, since I've streamed for our gosh darn DBA thing, right? So, as always, if there's any audio balance issues, if someone's too quiet or too loud, you know, I can notice it to an extent, and I'll adjust it on the fly. But for a viewer's experience on Twitch or in the future anywhere else, I need to know from you guys: is someone's audio misbalanced? I'm too quiet. See, perfect example. I'm a bit quiet, so you know I can bump up the shit a little bit, and we can keep adjusting it as it goes on and on and on and on. Anyway, speaking of, hey everybody, I'm Patronix or Soleil, whichever you prefer. I'm introducing myself first because I'm already talking and I feel like it. So, yeah. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm here. How am I involved? I mean, apparently I'm a player, but like, I don't know.
So the legends say.
I might be playing this like dog thing up here. I don't know. Maybe. There's always every chance that it could be happening. Anyway, yeah, that's that. I'll keep futzing with my microphone. Maybe I need to move it a little closer. Maybe I just need to talk louder. Who knows? Something like that. But, you know, while we're working that out, up next we got Drake.
Hey guys, I'm Drake. I'm diseased. Figuratively and literally, I'm sick. I'm probably gonna cough a lot, I'm sorry. But it's all good. I'm here to have fun.
Yeah.
Also, Kakapo jumped me in the alley and broke my arms.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's-
That was live
Oh.
action. That happened, yeah.
That
I turned
explains
you-
it.
I turned you into Arm Fall Off Boy from DC Comics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're subjected to your grandfather's internet arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a little bit of an injury right now, so I'm just on all fronts assaulted. But this is good session, DBA. Woo!
Up next we got Iris.
Hey everybody, I'm Iris. Today I'm playing a character. So that's pretty cool. And
Oh.
Wow.
yeah,
No way!
super excited to be there and be doing this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then.
Also, Kakapo jumped me in an alley and broke my arms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, twinsies.
I turned you into Matter Eater Lad from DC Comics. You know, I can't really do the same with every single person.
Oh no.
I'm beginning to think that Kakapo might have a secret employer.
Yeah, Marvel.
Yeah. Anyway, up next is Quinn. Hey,
He has a
Quinn.
secret cousin. Sorry.
Hi, it's me, Quinn. I'm present.
Whoa!
You are a present to this channel and to this group.
Yeah.
Aw, shucks. No
You're also
wonder
very
Kakapo
quiet
doesn't
right
need to
now.
dump me.
Yeah, you need a little bit more forward, if anything.
I'm sorry. I'm struggling.
It's all good.
Yep. And then last but not least, we got Scarlet.
I'm breaking kayfabe! I'm saying who I'm playing, Eleonora! Kakapo broke my arms in an alleyway, but he only got one of them! Fuck you, guy!
I'm not actually playing Eleonora. Sorry, I've lied to all of you.
Okay, now, can I ask you to say something at a more average distance from your microphone real quick?
That was average, I promise. I can continue speaking if you want.
No, this is good. I just needed to know.
I can do whatever you need, please.
No, it's good. I just, it was just really close and then really far. So I needed somewhere in the middle for a second.
I'll push my microphone closer.
Now, believe it or not, I just said it's okay now, right? So you don't need to change anything. Otherwise, I'll need to change it again. And then when I say I've changed it,
Okay,
you'll be like,
moved
I'm
it
sorry,
back.
I'll move it back. And then I'll... What did I just say? What did I just say, Scarlet? Huh? Believe it or not, when I say you're good now, that means no more adjustments need to be made because I'm adjusting your volume on my end.
We have streamed over 200 episodes of this show, and it shows.
No, it's just me.
Okay, so I think we're good. And if there's any other further years of streaming even, yeah, exactly. If there's any further audio issues, which, I mean, even outside of the silly haha we just had, there's a very good chance, because, I mean, I'm monitoring the volume levels, and even though, like, I increased my decibelage up a shit ton, it seems a bit wonky. But, hey, it's always a balancing act, we'll figure it out. But, yeah, if there's any other issues in anything, of course, let us know. But...
You might want to turn yourself up a little, just because... usually a little too loud is better than a little too quiet.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why, I mean, like, for reference, right, I had myself at, like, -4 decibel, right? I'm now at, like, -0.4, So, like, I've bumped myself up a fair bit to where I had it before.
Decibelized.
So, anyway, with all that being said, if you're new around here, you're enjoying yourself, and you want to know when, where, how, why we're going live, especially at this moment, since our schedule is a bit in flux right now, it can help to generally know more specifically when things are happening. Hopefully things will start being more regular soon. But in this moment of turmoil and tribulations and trials and every other word that begins with TR, including turmoil, that one begins with TR. Don't forget it. Discord server, fine dining. There it is. Join our Discord. It's our community Discord. It's where you can get the announcements from when we're going live. Generally, talk with people who also enjoy this stuff. If you have any fan ha-has or sillies, if you like our shows or whatever, that's the place to post them. There you go. That's the link. It's our Discord server, fine dining. Bada bing. Okay, I think that's all. Took a bit longer on the intro than usual, but that's okay because it's been a bit longer than usual. Yeah, I think we're good to go unless Kakapo has something else he wants to cram in here first.
Not really. I think, yeah. Let's get things started. This episode starts in the locker room, though much like what you're seeing right now, no one's here. It's a little bit late at night. Any PvPs, tournament events, they have they have already been taken care of, decided, resolved, what have you, and it's just a little bit quiet. No official session has occurred yet. But as we enter on this moment of stillness, we pan down to the statue of Noodle the Snake God. And we see it slide open. The ladder underneath and the entrance to the basement area, as seen in episode 52, Law of the Land, opens up. And two figures climb out.
There they are. as these two guys, sort of like one after the other, kind of like, I don't want to say robotic, that's not quite right, but like very, very like stiff, regimented motions that are like perfectly mirrored between both of them. They like follow their exact motions, one after the other, come, you know, crawling out, climbing out of this pit. Dart head to the left, still no one. To the right, seems pretty empty. They look to each other. The one on the left, not an important fame, reaches to a pocket, whips out a phone. Mr. Orson? You're, seem to be on the money. No one's here. Hey, important. Important looks over to his, twin? Check outside. He nods and, like, goes into running man stance and sprints over the table, out and, you know, towards here to what would, eventually lead towards the main arena. Not stays there for a moment. Before, back, like a minute or so passes, maybe, as Important would yet again dash back over, looks to Not, takes a hand, and does a sort of finger waggle motion. I see. Mr. Orson, it seems your worst fears have come to pass. Tonight indeed seems to be haunted.
And with that,
Okay.
has everyone moved over?
It's
Loading
alright.
outside the town.
Okay. Yep.
I can see.
You can see indeed.
Now I can see.
A-
Yep.
I am C.
Yep. Let me get this theme right on. The camera pans over to what appears to be a large cliffside overlooking a mountain. Not a mountain, a town. A mountainous town, but a town nonetheless. Sort of like, I'm imagining like the manga bubbles like popping up next to the three individuals we see. Harvey Obake, Otillie Obake, sorry, and Hanashobu Obake. Three members of the Obake clan of the larger House of Horrors, a ninja organization that has indeed interacted with DBA seldom, but they have been around. But the three of you are indeed on a mission, and your superiors have told you that you have at least one more person tagging along, your cousin. But right now, it's just the three of you, sizing up your target, who you presume is in this area. That's what you were told, after all. But that's all you're doing.
This is a assassination.
Presumably, it's a bounty, as listed in the, as I've told you before, in the announcement,
Yes.
the little group chat. So,
And we're waiting for our fourth.
presumably, yes. But also, it's a good time to analyze, strategize, talk with each other about your plan.
I imagine if we've been here a bit, Harvey has already sort of sent out clones just to watch from other vantage points and to make sure that we don't get noticed, don't get snuck up on, etc. Classic ninja behavior. And their eyes are sort of focused in the distance on the town, just very, sternly staring at it, unblinking underneath his goggles. But he sort of grunts and makes a grimace and turns around like... can you say, what is it, Otillie? Otillie?
Otillie, yes. Otillie, yes.
Otillie, are you going to get up and actually do something?
Maybe eventually. She like rolls on the ground till she's like face down.
Hanashobu, who I think is also currently sitting down currently with her her usual like slippers off and just kind of feeling the grass between her toes, kind of just like seemingly just relaxing, kind of looks over with a smirk. Now, Harvey, this is the time to this is a time where it's appropriate to relax a little bit, luxuriate in the moment, take a bit of time to meditate for ourselves for once.
First of all, meditation terrifies me, and second of all, we're on a mission.
True, but we're also currently in a moment where we need to wait. Nothing wrong with taking a moment to ourselves.
Yeah, it'll work out.
Yeah, I'm sure that once things get going, our dear sister will be up and at 'em, right as rain.
Sure.
The clones like turn around like, uh-huh.
Camera lingers on just her corpse laying there, you know.
Harvey turns back towards the town, pinches the bridge of his nose, and looks down, and just sort of mumbles to himself, "Now please, tell me again why they stuck me with the two hippies. Oh, please tell me."
Because you're our precious, precious brother, remember that? Also, I personally requested that you be here and join us today. Come on, it's been a while since we've done a mission together. It'll be fun.
I could have been collecting valuable equine data if I didn't have to go on this mission.
Maybe the target's a horse. It didn't say she's not a horse.
Harvey looks into the distance.
One can sometimes infer information.
It is true. The bounty never said whether or not your target is a horse.
I'm not going to think about that.
However, after a bit of all of you just perusing, relaxing, as you do hear something from behind you, and you notice a truck. Roll up. And after a little bit, after it stops, maybe you're gearing yourself up for something, this individual steps out. You would recognize this man as Mercer Nikuya, your cousin, as mentioned. Hanashobu especially would be well familiar with this guy, considering you're the same age. You would have trained together. Hey, haven't gotten started without me, have we?
No, we've barely gotten started at all.
Well, that's why I'm here. Classic Otillie, Hanashobu, just nods towards your respective directions.
She does a finger waggle wave.
I think Otillie's just like continuing to roll, does not acknowledge Mercer.
Yeah. I know I'm here, and I know that's great. But, I brought a little surprise for you all, if you don't mind. I say that as if you have a choice, I'm bringing them out.
Mercer,
could
I'm not
say-
interested in your firearms.
It's not a firearm. Alright. It's you could call him a +1. As he bangs on, or he wraps his fist on the side of the truck. Yeah, you can come on out now. As a absolutely massive figure steps out from behind the truck.
Oh boy.
They walk over and just scan every single person with a ruthless efficiency before crouching near the rock and placing their acceptably sized arms upon it. I've heard of all of you in varying
Uh-oh.
situations, and Peachy.
No, she. I think you're here for now.
Yeah.
Just tell
Little laggy. Ooh,
I'm
it's
audible.
struggling.
Yeah, this is Godric.
Mhm.
He's got your back. But
sort of.
yeah. I gotta tell you, he's not quite someone I've adopted yet, but I've begun to train him, right? All right, get this. I had a mission a couple weeks back, right? Kind of went on my own. But by the time I get there, this guy has already decimated the whole lot of them. Right? What's the reason you said? Flatten all of them, right?
They insulted my suit.
Yes! Yeah! And he crushed them all. Listen, this guy is a powerhouse. And, I think it's good. I think it's good that we have him on our side.
Harvey, like, as Godric walks up, seems to just take a long, similarly scrutinizing look at them, lingers on them for a moment, carefully sort of pulls their goggles down and, like, wipes it on their lab coat, gives another look, and then just sort of scoffs, like, Mercer, I'm dreadfully aware of how you like to handle things, but to my knowledge, this was an assassination, so maybe you can take your silver back somewhere else.
Hey.
Harvey is
Yeah.
if I may,
Yeah, go ahead.
I am just going to
Privately roll some dice.
Privately.
I really roll some
Oh,
dice.
well, Can you make that
theoretically,
public,
yeah,
Kakapo?
Yeah,
That's
Kakapo
my
can
bad.
make it public, so we can see what
I
that
can
is.
make it public if I can hit the right button.
You have to right
The long story short is, grabs Harvey, smashes him into rock with no hesitation. I just
Harvey will
said
anytime.
I murdered people. I just said I murdered people because they insulted a suit. Imagine what I can do over appearances.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you're
anytime. Yeah,
Oh, feel free.
anytime.
roll dice. Fuck, I literally just tried to set it off. I'm sorry. It didn't work.
This is the secret combat.
This is the
There you
secret.
go.
Unlock it by buying the Silk Pass.
Yeah. I will say, Harvey, you're a bit jostled, but the clone is instead slammed inside
Yeah.
of you and is shattered into psychic energy.
Predictable.
See, we're already getting along swimmingly. As like,
Yeah.
she gets up from her seated position, and by gets up I mean the kind of encircling vines that always seem to be kind of like partially intertwined with her robe latch onto the ground and lift her up to a standing position, and she kind of does a stretch.
I hope nonetheless that you at least understand that I can draw fire. They
Man.
stand up to their full, like, 15-ish feet height,
Yeah. Mercer gets on top of the rock, peering down everybody. And I was trying to say, I was assigned on this mission via, well, our higher ups. I hope you understand. And, well, if I've been assigned this mission, not saying that we can't do any of the sneaky business. Of course, I think that is more than welcome, especially with the folks we have here. But, if I'm here, that's not going to be enough.
Well, my dear Mercer, friend Godric, she offers a hand towards him. I believe that everyone, no matter how big or how small, has talents that are of the utmost use in particular situations. Now, as to whether your particular talents are useful for this job, well, I see nothing wrong with giving you a little test run and seeing how well you do. That should satisfy everything that you two want out of this job. However, I do request that you both cooperate with my wishes as well, and not... Let's try to keep our hands off of each other for the duration, alright? I know my brother can be a bit abrasive, but he's still my dearest family. And if you were to hurt him, well, then we'd be having a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, let's all be team players here. That's kind of why we're here as a group, after all.
I've heard the name before. Hanashobu, yes.
The one and only.
Please understand that what I did was simply a comment, no, showing of, something resembling skill, and a request of respect. So long as I am given such things, I will not tarry and waste time, effort, and resources on that which does not require it. And not to mention, you went a full sentence without insulting my size, appearance, or, well, anything about me, so I believe we will get along swimmingly.
Of course,
dear.
Mr. Godric.
It appears they're sensitive.
For the first time, you've gotten something right about me.
Do tell me, if you two are to be here, why am I? If we were going to go in with brute force, you'd think they wouldn't need me.
As I was saying, there's probably a need for both.
How
Though
repugnant.
you weren't originally on the roster. I think that was you who suggested him, right? Looking over to Hanashobu.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Though, if I recall correctly, you weren't originally on the roster. I imagine you, motioning to Hanashobu, had something to do with that, right?
Oh, perhaps I did, yes. I was under the impression this would be a fairly small-scale family outing, but if it's not to be, and there are to be more participants, that is more than all right with me. I'm sure that we can all figure out how to work together on before the night's over.
Hey, listen, we're still family, like, motioning to him and Hanashobu, like, just because we don't have the same parents doesn't mean shit, right?
Obviously, yes. And I'm more than happy to welcome your friend here into our fold as well.
Yeah. Should be a fun little outing, right?
I will comment that I am a free spirit, and whilst I am willing to, at times, be under your banner, I would rather not be as such perpetually.
As mentioned, yeah, he's less so officially a part of our fold and more so, I guess, an apprentice of mine.
Outside help, let's call it.
Yeah. That's your stance. You know, doors always open, my friend, but
I'm sure.
what am I if not respectful to your wishes?
Godric, like, rolls his eyes slightly. He seems to have gotten this treatment a fair amount from this man.
Yeah. Oh, one last thing. That's Otillie, as I've mentioned before.
Say hi, Otillie.
Do I have to?
Oh, I nearly
That's-
stepped on you earlier. That's my bad.
That's her way of saying hi.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Good to have a contractor here. Less work for me.
I like this one.
Yeah.
I
At
like
this
your
point, Mercer,
inner
it's
things.
kind of-
They look rad as hell.
I got them from all of my parents, equally bad.
At least you own it.
They swish their hair.
Yeah.
Well,
After
with all the introductions out of the way, are we ready to start setting events in motion?
Yeah, hang on. You could start things up, but just Mercer steps out, kind of looking around. But yeah, you can go ahead.
Well, she would probably just start taking it, walking over towards the town, more over towards Harvey is, and starting to like more properly figure out their plan of attack, so to speak.
He's just been in the meanwhile while y'all conversate, just like scanning routes and being like, oh, I could go this way, and etc. Also,
Hang on.
question: what can Hana Shobu do?
She generally speaking, her main talent is just she's an incredibly strong martial fighter and uses weapons made from plants.
Okay, gotcha.
So she always has an arsenal on her person, basically.
Understandable.
She can also being a half dryad, it takes her a bit more than like one tree or something to really harness this, but if she's in a area dense with plant life, that is where she is at the highest potential.
Gotcha. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know.
Yep.
After a bit of planning, Mercer looks around. Hang on.
Yes.
Shh. We're being watched.
Fun.
He puts up a hand, just sort of looking around, peering at every single direction. After a moment, he turns around, facing the direction of, the general direction of his truck and the rock below. Almost facing the camera. You think you really can get that by me, right? You think I wouldn't have noticed? You peering down on us? Not gonna let this fly. He peers a little bit further in the direction he's facing. Before in an instant, zooming over to this rock over here, slamming into something as he punches forward. The sound of shattering occurs, and he seems to have someone in his grip. And you take a moment to adjust your eyes, and you see who he found.
I'll give you this. You're a little bit quicker than average.
Yeah.
Podrick cracks his knuckles.
What you doing here, bud?
Well, something tells me it's about the same as all of you are doing here.
Yeah? Why couldn't you have just stepped forward and talked to us like an actual, like a polite person?
Oh, please, you know that's not how this works. He, just nonchalantly, right after being released from Mercer's grip, takes his hands, puts them, not on his pockets, more so just on his hips, right, as he, looks around the greater group. So, from the sounds of it, normally this would be the kind of time that, I'd say I'd gathered enough intel and could head off on my own, but from the sounds of it, you all don't really know what you're dealing with, do you?
Mercer, after letting go, I should add, still is in a general fighting stance, ready to pounce in case anything comes to blows. Though, as you say that... We know what we're doing. We know Lambert's in there. If I had to guess, in that big mansion, and you're all looking over, there is a sizable mansion at the edge of the town. And if we just crash the place, or sneak in, however, take her out, that's mission accomplished.
Harvey wrinkles their nose as they just slightly turn towards retinue and are just like, "Oh yes, please, oh please, you who sulks in the shadows of shadows. If you consider yourself so salient, then speak."
Well then.
Every moment that passes, I like this one less and less.
Just
Speak.
as a random... Let's just choose one of you, because in this sort of a thing, all of you need to be in some level of coordination. You! He looks over to Otillie in the back. Tell me, what do you know about our target?
She may or may not be a horse.
Is that really all your
That's just her.
Really then?
The chain of command is already falling apart. What will we do?
Hanashobu looks like in the exact overlap between like, oh my fucking god, like pinching her nose, but also kind of like laughing a bit at Otillie.
Is that really the most information that the Obake family could dig up on this?
I
was just told we're going on a job.
Well, very specifically, we know she has some sort of powerful ability, though we weren't able to dig up intel on what that ability is. I assume that is why I am here, to potentially counter any sort of loud, bombastic powers. Hanashobu is also effective at that, so... Yeah. We may have those bases covered.
I'm effective at many things.
Exactly.
Effective at
As
a
am
couple.
I. And as is he.
Right. And you see, regardless of how true those statements may be, that may or may not be the undoing here. As he goes and slides off this rock, more so going to stand kind of towards more of the center of the group. As loath as I am to admit it, I feel like it may be for the best of us, or maybe the best for all of us, if we were to work together on this front, regardless what it may do to the pay. He sort of takes his he takes this massive hammer that he's holding, right, and takes the head of it and props it up against the ground. So I'm gonna give you all a little bit of a treat and let you in on my intel that I have on this. You know, just for the sake of for funsies, right? You know, let me post this funny little talent that Retinue has had since I got him. You know, as he goes and starts off. Especially since all of you were already at each other's throats, much not even accounting for my own. I've gathered a bit more on this power that our target here has, more than it just being powerful. And if we don't work out any of our, let's say, social issues here and now that may come back to bite us, at least from what I've gathered from my sources. How shall I describe this one? I suppose I'll use the words that my informant gave me. Coming from someone that was apparently within this town for at least a fair bit. He starts walking towards the cliffside. More so, if anything, just to get a better look at the town as he's saying this. He was here for a bit. Eventually, started off small at first. Some of his neighbors just seemed to be acting off. Could be explained by any number of things. But that number of neighbors grew and grew. And at least according to him, eventually, none of them were themselves anymore. He wagers that it's some sort of infection, is how he said it. And if I had to take another leap in logic there, which of course you know what they say about assuming, but he adjusts the glove. Something tells me that if we're not careful about this sort of thing, whatever sort of infection our target has infected this town with could very easily spread to one of us, which may take your very capable hands and bring them to another one of your family's throats. So?
Ooh, how scary.
That's little concern for me. One can take me out with little effort, I'm sure.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is pretty good to know, actually.
Does that mean we've made a new friend?
We don't need to rush into words like that. But what I'll say is that I believe that it would be better for us to be on working terms and sort it out, because if we were to go in there, whether me as my own separate party from all of you, or even all of you just as you were mere moments ago, if you didn't know something like that, and we were turned against each other, we may be the few people that could take any of the rest of us out. So, if we're working together and know what to expect here, we can prevent some sort of disaster from happening.
Mercer breathes in, looks up to the sky, kind of looks back down, peering over to Hanashobu, but then looks back to Retinue. Yeah, sure, I'm game. So, new information. Seems like we got some sort of zombie, hive mind, something going on down there.
I should at least
might have the whole
elaborate
town
then.
against us.
I should elaborate in that case.
Oh?
At least from what my source was saying. It's not zombie, at least in the physical sense. No sorts of traditional rotting flesh or desires via increased hunger, anything of that sort. But the mental aspect of it, past that is a little more unclear.
Well, still, we may very well have the entire town against us.
And then it's an even fight.
Sounds like it.
Exactly.
This
Now-
will be an interesting challenge.
I've pointed out this mansion beforehand, but I want you all to take a good look at it. Mercer points over to it, and all of you taking a closer look from this distance. This mansion does, like, it's a decently sized one, though notably it also has a domed, like, sort of auxiliary fixture to it. Like, someone added some sort of, like, extra little thing to it.
Greenhouse
that-
or something like that.
Perhaps.
Observatory, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Ever since I got here, I've been feeling a little bit of something. And it's kind of, other than being watched, of course, and
Hmm.
it's kinda coming from there. Can any of you feel that?
Can we?
Retinue, Otillie, and Godric, you feel something akin to an epithet from there, though it's a little weird in a way you can't really describe. It's very faint as well, so again, not too much more information can be gleaned, but you do know what Mercer is talking about.
Oh, I thought I was just imagining things.
Harvey smirks and is just like, well, now that you mention it, my hair has been standing on edge. But here I thought it was just the buffoonery around me making me uncomfortable.
Harvey, your hair's always standing up like that.
Imagine how I felt speaking on buffoonery.
So, unless something really out there is going on, something displaced, or something else, I don't know. I think we all have our goal of where we're going, at least. Question is, how are we getting there?
I do believe that's how a bounty of this sort would work, yes. He starts, going a bit closer towards the cliff just to get a...
That is...
Oh, that's
that is-
literally the fall?
that-
Okay.
Yeah, that is
got
the
it.
edge, yeah.
Alright, understood.
He starts getting a little bit close.
Little
He just
close.
falls down.
Yeah.
Bold move getting that close to a cliff next to Harvey.
So, before we actually go in for a plan... first off, Invisible Man, I don't think we caught your name.
Retinue.
Mercer Nikuya.
Have we met before? No, I don't think so.
Well, Retinue, and everyone else as a matter of fact. As I stated my hypothesis, this mission may need a little bit of both sneaking and brute force. So how are we getting to that mansion? Obviously, Godric and I are probably going to walk in, see what's going on. If we're attacked, we'll defend, but rest of you, you gonna be behind it, or are you gonna sneak in elsewhere?
I feel like you can hazard a guess as to what my initial plan was.
Rest of you?
I mean, listen. Obviously, from the sounds of it, the situation has changed, and we're definitely going to need the extra muscle you've brought along. And the extra firepower as well, as I know. I'm sure you've brought along as well. But, I mean, listen. An entire town against us, you can't ask me not to at least try some infiltration and espionage. It's a tailor-made challenge for someone like myself.
Similarly, you must forgive me for considering a full frontal assault derisory and strange.
I
definitely don't think we
apologize.
should start with that.
I apologize that I was born large.
Again,
You don't
My
have you
planet.
nothing to apologize for.
yeah. Again, my plan at least was for Godric and I to go up and at least talk. But we're not going to be sneaking. That's not either of our skills.
That's fine.
Looks over to Otillie. What are
Godric,
you doing?
Godric, do you have like a backpack you can put me in?
I will be fully honest, Otillie. If you find a backpack of my size, I will give you whatever wish it is you desire. No, I don't.
Drat. I really didn't want to have to walk this mission.
There's a moderate chance I could fit you in a coat pocket. However, he does a viewfinder thing on you, and then like puts a hand into his pocket, and then is just no, that's not happening. Sorry.
Could always roll down the hill. There's a chance there'd be enough momentum to carry you to the mansion.
I could potentially hold them in a crush grip. I do not imagine that that would be a good thing to enter talks on, however.
Yeah. Oh, actually. Mercero walks up to the retinue. So, about Otillie. You may have sensed an epithet from her. Yeah, she has one. It kind of just ambiguously makes bad things happen. She says there's like a prophecy or something. And like events just sort of start going more and more wrong around her.
Does the horse thing have something to do with that?
No, that's Harvey's deal. He has a horse.
It's not a deal, it's science.
Regardless,
It's
yeah.
a science
so
type
just,
deal.
It's a science deal. Regardless, watch your step, is all I'm saying.
Always do. He adjusts his little like, it's like a weird like turtleneck scarf kind of deal. It's funky.
Mm-hmm.
Turtleneck scarf suit abomination. Godric probably likes it.
Is Godric's head big enough that Otillie could like lay across the top of her the head and like have her arms dangle between the antlers?
I believe so.
I think just like barely. Again, it's like 14 feet tall, which is like not. It's big, but like not double your height. Though I imagine you could like piggyback, grab onto the horns and such if you let you.
It's fine, I can scale sheer surfaces. Godric is sheer.
Godric is nothing if not sheer, dude.
Fair enough.
This feels weird. I'm not sure if I like it.
I can get off. I'm used to making people uncomfortable.
Well,
I will add it to the various experiences I have had. Can you give me control over Otillie, please?
Yeah, sure. Give me a sec.
Thanks.
suppose that's settled then. So, we have two pretty clear groups. In which case, to you, Hanashobu and Harvey, right?
He just nods to you.
If we're the infiltration squad, then even if you don't see me, know that I'm nearby. I'll be sticking behind the two of you.
There's one more thing I'd like to take care of before we finally get things rolling. She looks to Retinue, and Velvy, those are my crackers. She looks to Retinue and kind of with a big, like, almost oddly friendly smile, like takes a couple of steps closer to him and gives a small bow. My name is Hanashobu Abake, as you now know. And your retinue, as I now know.
Correct.
You see, while I very much appreciate all of the information you've been willing to share with us and your cooperation with this job and so on and so forth, as well as your openness about a few things. There's one thing you mentioned that I'm afraid is incorrect. See, these kinds of polite introductions and open sharing of our agendas and plans for these things, and if two jobs conflict and so forth, see, that is actually how things work. Especially with us. But I find that just in general in our line of work, it's even more important to maintain at least a veneer of cooperation and politeness. And as she speaks, there's a sudden, like, slight sound as a couple of the vines around herself plunge themselves into the dirt next to her, and in a flash, before he can react, the grass surrounding Retinue's, like, ankles suddenly, like, rides upwards like snakes and coils around them, pinning him in place. And particularly with him on the edge of the cliff, like, it makes him feel quite, potentially a bit unbalanced, right? And as she, like, properly looks up from her bow towards him, she flicks almost from nowhere, almost as though it's just always been there, but just with a slight twisting of her hand, a large blade in the shape of a kunai, but made from what just appears to be an ordinary leaf appears, which she lifts, not like putting it up to him or anything, but just kind of points towards him as she continues smiling. Now, I acknowledge that you must be a man of at least some skill if you were to remain hidden from all of our eyes for that long, for as long as you did. And again, I appreciate your cooperation going forward. And, as such, I'm going to offer you a little bit of a deal going forward. You don't have to tell us any of why exactly you're here, or who you're working for, or your true agenda in this matter, and why you're aiding us. However, in exchange, know this. If anything you're doing, or any of your future actions, even seem to impact or even seem to negatively impact myself or my precious family, and she gestures, like, to both sides of her, encompassing everyone, in any minor way, you're not going to have a chance to pull off that little trick of yours again. Are we understood?
Clear as crystal. You said that I don't have to, but I may as well. Who I'm working for? Myself. What I'm doing here? Same job as all of you. Frankly, there's not much more to it than that. No reason to hide anything there. We're all looking for the same kind of work.
A man of surprisingly few secrets, given how secretive your entrance was.
Well, at least this time I don't have much to hide. Though, if you'd still like to dance to make sure that we're of, let's say, comparable skill, I'd be more than happy to oblige.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Whilst I did so earlier, I've explained plentifully my reasons. I believe that tiring ourselves out further would be pointless on several fronts.
I'm inclined to agree.
I'm inclined to agree with your agreement.
I don't tend to dance unless it's a slow dance, regardless. The roots from her body unattach themselves, and the grass falls limp around Retinue's feet. And now that we all have a understanding of each other and have established a repartee, I believe it's time to start the fun.
Yeah. Let's get going. And as I imagine, everyone simultaneously slides down this cliff, except Otillie, who's hanging for dear life on Godric's horns. And eventually...
She slips off and just ragdolls down the entire mountain, just hitting every sharp rock on the way.
She dies before we hit the fucking floor.
Yeah.
It cuts to the next map, and Otillie's just at 5 stamina left.
Should have held
Oh, yeah.
on tighter.
Well, yeah, let me move you over. To the town itself. I imagine you all are loading. Hello.
96% loaded gaming.
Gotcha.
35 degrees Fahrenheit, clear sky.
Okay, I'm now in.
That's not really accurate, but you know, we work with what we got.
All right, I'm now loaded in as well.
Gotcha. If you are in, if you all can see your characters, which you should, that's where I positioned you all. How this is going to work is that a lot of you can start sneaking in and all that stuff. But who knows if things will begin to happen. The three of you are right there, but you can position yourself. You can basically say that like you are far away enough that like the two people near the front can't see you.
What I'll do to just start this off, right, nice and simply, is Retinue will turn to Hanashobu, right, and reach towards his hammer, which for those of you who have been, would have been looking at the hammer more closely, is less of a traditional hammer and is, at least the head of it, is like a giant spool of string that is, affixed to this handle in the shape of a hammer, right? He reaches towards just, the nearest loose thread of it and hands it to Hanashobu. If for whatever reason you need my attention specifically, give this a tug and I'll be able to tell. After he says that...
I could pull you like a little puppet. Sounds like fun.
If that suits your fancy. After doing that, I'm gonna use Frozen Over, and I'm gonna use the movement action to give myself a funny little coat and go Inviso.
Yep, you indeed loosen your posture and coat yourself in the ice.
Yeah.
And I'll mark you invisible, though
Yeah.
I'll keep track of where you are.
Yep, you feel free. Just, generally I'm gonna be around Hanashobu and Harvey, primarily Hanashobu, since she's the one that has the string, and, I guess if it is at all relevant, I need to be within 60 feet of her, so...
Yeah.
I'm like a puppet on a string. I do the thing and I pull it out and I,
Yeah.
and I'm totally frozen. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. So, before we continue with this potential starting interaction, what are Harvey and Hanashobu doing to sneak around this stretch of town?
First things first, as we approach, I assume we're not just standing here actually in the open in front of them, or we're behind rocks.
No. As
we're
mentioned.
at a safe distance,
Yeah.
nebulously, yeah.
Hanashobu, summon one of your atrocities for me, will you?
Oh,
That's
which
rude.
one? I've got my sword. Makes it suddenly just out of nowhere. The roots just form themselves into a perfect bamboo katana. I've got my shuriken. Starts twirling a leaf on her finger, and it slowly morphs into a shuriken.
How big of a shuriken is it?
It's decent size.
How
As
about the
she spins
shuriken
it,
in the
almost like a donut. As she spins it, it gets bigger, more dirt being absorbed into it.
Yeah. How about the shuriken and the kunai for now?
Sure thing, and I'm always delighted when you need my help, by the way. And she hands them over, yeah?
I don't need it. It just makes the mission easier. He just hands it, looks over it for a second, and then immediately hands it back to you. Cataloged, thank you.
Most certainly.
He just sort of as he turns back, you see him do the similar twirling donut gesture as he just, I'm not actually using it, but for flavor, he can summon mental constructs of objects he has touched within the last hour. So he just makes facsimiles of the shuriken and kunai. plays with them a
Lovely,
bit, and
lovely.
then desummons them.
Now, if you excuse me.
Harvey's going to summon a clone and have it like clone a snake along the ground in cover until it gets to like a roof or something within 30 spaces, and then he's gonna substitution teleport across the rooftops.
All right. So for now, I'm gonna place you here.
Yeah.
Maybe closer to here, just to be fair. But
Yeah, go ahead.
and you're crouching down.
Of course.
And Hanashobu. Well, what are you doing?
She is just gonna like, since there's only a couple people around that we can see just now, she's pretty standard. Just gonna start like, you know, doing a little ninja run, further into the town while, you know, like, I can assume / I'm sure she is pretty competent in remaining like utterly silent even while moving pretty quickly, and therefore I'm just gonna like, she's just gonna pretty standard just run past these guys and get to the first hiding place she can see.
Yeah. I'll put you right there.
Also, for the sake of it, I don't assume it's going to matter, but flavorfully, whatever clone Harvey technically swapped out with will just like be shadowing us from afar in case he needs to make an abrupt escape.
Yeah. I'll drag out another clone for you.
It doesn't need to be on the map, it's just off screen or
It's-
whatever.
Like it'll be good to have for flavor.
Yeah.
And it's like, I imagine clipping in the ground,
Yeah.
swimming over near Mercer, Godric, and Otillie, which allows us to transition to what they're doing.
So, what's our cover story?
Just visiting a town. Let's see. Let me think of any specifics. Oh,
No, I have one.
we're visiting the great town Backersville. You know, it's a coal mining town, so trying to understand more about that sort of industry. We can just be the annoying tourist types.
Well, I don't want
Is
to be
what I'm-
annoying.
Well, suit yourself. Well, what do you think?
I love being annoying.
What are you thinking?
Well, more or less a similar tune, beats per minute, but a different structure. More, we're looking for stories, or at least I am. I'm a wandering bard or something of a similar equivalency. Partially because I sort of am, and partially because we need a cover story of some description. I don't know how to explain Otillie. I believe that I will deal with that as it comes around.
She's my cousin. We don't even need to lie about that.
Well,
Um,
yes, but she is on my head.
Alright. And? You're a big guy. We more so need to explain you first than explaining her, so...
Oh, that's easy enough. Several creatures died, and I was the thing that... I was functionally the, combination of bones.
Yeah,
I
know
That's cool
that,
as
but-
hell.
Oh, it, gets wilder once you come to know them and what they did in their lives, which I currently do not want to elucidate you on because I hate them. I should explicitly mention, actually. Part of the reason that I am doing this is because violence is in my nature. My, you could call it father figure, or at least the, one more attuned to violence, only knew violence, and the second was ambivalent toward it. So, I suppose I need to deal with being the receipt. Thusly, if I suddenly change in the heat of battle, do not be too surprised. I will wrangle myself back eventually. They're both fighting for control at all times. I just want to make 100% sure that you understand that I am not your enemy during any... A couple beats pass. I should have told that to the wider group instead of the one who is clearly narcoleptic and the one who already understands me. Point is...
Yeah. Yeah, well, it'll be fine. We
I-
can spread along the message.
I will deal with myself.
Yo, I randomly change enemy threat to others too. I getcha.
Hell yeah. He says, slightly out of character. We good to get moving?
Yeah, it looks like there's a couple people ahead. As I imagine you finish walking to get close enough to, these two people.
Godfrey gives a wave.
Hey. You all... Yeah, these two individuals, sort of like, don't seem to be doing much of anything other than just kind of standing there for a bit. And...
Poor things, they're antisocial. We should move
Yeah,
on.
and once you approach close, they do look at you, and this individual steps in front of you. What you doing here?
Passing through, we've been without water for a fair duration. Is there an issue with
Right.
this?
This isn't really a... I guess we got a well, but it's not a really clean one. I wouldn't advise coming here.
Well, between you and me, I have dealt with far worse things than a dirty well on my adventuring.
I mean, we got access to some water purifiers. You can't really blame us for one little sip. This woman sitting on the rock jumps down. But it wouldn't be really hospitable of us to do it, right?
Oh, very well, then we will turn tail and die of thirst.
Listen. The water thing would be nice, but... Are you sure there's absolutely no way we can enter your beloved town?
It's quite
Backersville, is it?
historically important.
Yeah, Backersville, you know. There's a lot of crazy shit with unions going on in, like, the 80s or something,
Leave it to...
right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, sure, like if you're not border patrol, like, legally, I don't think there's much you can do to stop us, as, this woman, like, grabs onto him, but he starts to move forward.
I request you unhand my friend there.
Yeah, okay, like, maybe if you give us a good reason for why you're blocking entry, maybe we will listen. The two of them look to each other.
Hey Mercer, is Otillie asleep?
1,000%, yeah. It's
Raises
Otillie,
up,
by the way.
raises up a, raises up a finger and flicks them to wake them up.
Why?
You may be required for something momentarily.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes and 5 more minutes, please.
Well,
Anyway,
all right.
so
I think she
why
stays
can we not
awake trying to
enter?
figure
So
that logic out.
Just a quick question. Is it
Yeah.
pretty clear this ain't working, Kakapo, from Hanashobu's fucking vantage?
Now, give it a sec.
Like, no, but, like, knowing Mercer, it's clear that he kind of gets that too, so if you want to interfere, do that, but like
she's at least gonna crawl around this like rock pile like and be like still like in stealth, but like very much ready just in case.
Yeah,
I'm
Godric.
gonna, like, just like quickly say, like, listen, there's some preparations going on, some renovations.
Oh,
I imagine it'll be fine. Mercer just puts up a hand. All right. I see where this is going, and then I guess I'll just put out an ultimatum. Either you are going to let us in this town, or we're going to stomp on you in order to get there. Sound fair?
Fair on my end.
And there's a moment of silence. A standoff, almost. Before all of a sudden, you almost see, very briefly, how do I describe it? Something metaphysically disappear from the people in front of you as they both immediately jump out and attack.
All right.
And let the combat begin.
Wow, Mercer, you should have told us that you sucked at diplomacy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, as he's about to get pounced. Alright, let's roll initiative.
Oh, really? Everybody?
Create encounter. And, just so we can keep track of things, right?
Alright, sure.
Yeah, okay, I figured it would be this track, to be
Yeah.
honest.
You, my friend, need to toggle our combat states.
Yeah. I'll get you on there.
I can toggle my own, because I'm stronger than you.
Like Kakapo, I need to stress, going into this and knowing that the premise was some sort of infection power, I was literally listening to the bass version of this song earlier today, expecting it to be used in the combat. So I'll have you know that you are predictable.
Damn.
Like,
what's the base version of this one?
This is Swarm from
This is
Delta
Spawn.
Range. Or Spawn, not Swarm. Spawn.
Oh, Spawn. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. This remix is pretty good, though.
Why is it? Why am I ready to fight? That seems. That doesn't seem right.
Once you shift it to combat being started, can I either be added or can I be made uninvisible so I can add myself?
Yeah.
Listen, Quinn. As a full round action, you can have Otillie if you want.
True.
Yeah, let's begin combat. And I think I will place you, let's say...
I guess actually, generally, if you could... Yeah, thank you, just so I can at least know where I'm at to start. Oh god, what's the initiative
Toggle
thing
combat state.
at base in Foundry again? Because...
There you go.
Okay,
Just roll.
Cool, there we go. Yeah, sure. I'll take 11.
Alright. And, before combat starts, I will reveal, some individuals start, come on. There we go. Some individuals start, pouring out from, the buildings.
Okay.
And,
Oh yeah, it's completely out the window, gamers.
I will say, though, they haven't seen your position yet, though we'll see how long that lasts.
Well, yeah, I'm
Progress.
not gonna go on without everybody.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. They can't see me. I'm gonna play this combat like a true brave man and stay in the shadows and never put myself in danger.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I love, it's party members that do not contribute to the
No,
overall.
I can spin out my clothes. I'm just not going down
Yeah.
there.
I guess actually, Drake, do you want to go first or should I?
You can go first.
Sure.
I think I should go before Godric, considering Scarlet's PC just crashed.
Oh, I was gonna suggest that Godric should go after Hanashobu. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that Godric and Otillie would be acting it together.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait a minute for her to get back.
Yep.
That's okay.
Well, let's get Star of Combats out of the way. Who has them?
Nami?
GM.
Does Godric, just so that we know for when Scarlet gets back.
Trying to remind myself.
I don't think he
believe
does,
so.
but yeah, like
Well,
it's
his kit's
been-
been completely reworked, but I don't think this version of the kit does.
Yeah, I mean, I guess how recent was this rework? Because I remember Scarlet testing him in a skirmish like ages ago, but I don't know if that's still this version of the rework.
It's been a year or two, honestly, but
Well, yeah. But yeah,
I only have a
There you
I
go.
only have a start of combat if the sun is out, and I don't think it is. So
fair enough.
I
Definitely
have
not.
two things.
Yes.
So one of them, I was gonna do it earlier, but it didn't feel right. I have this one.
Let's see.
I get horse teeth.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
you have
dude.
horse teeth.
You have horse teeth.
I can do 1d2 plus 1.
Hanashobu shivers. She knows why.
She hears the rattling.
She hears
I
that.
have- I have 2 horse teeth.
You have
Uh,
two horse
and
teeth.
Use
then-
the rattling implies that he like takes them out of like a Yahtzee cup.
And then I have my start of combat, which is clones. Yay!
Yeah, where are you gonna put the clones?
We'll see how many I get. Yo! I'm a gamer.
Yo. Yeah,
If you could just drag 5 clones adjacent to me.
sounds good. 3, 4.
Okay, this is some setting I haven't.
Yeah,
fixed.
no,
Hold
yeah,
on.
let me see if I can. Because I
What's
made
going
sure to disable chat bubbles and panda token speaker, but
Yeah, I
clearly
did that,
this-
but
yeah.
there's something else because we're forcibly being panned to every icon you drag out. Sorry.
Ah, I see.
Token
It's
animation tools.
It's the
No.
Foundry difference.
It's okay. We haven't started combat yet.
Yeah. All right,
Oh,
if you
yippee.
find the setting, let me know. But I don't want to dig through it right now on stream.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too much of an issue.
And
Anyways, Hanashobu, start us off.
I have my start of combat too. I was just waiting for Harvey to finish.
Oh, yeah. Go on ahead.
GM, can I learn my 3 terrible things?
Yeah, feel free to post
War,
that.
famine, and pestilence.
How do I? Is it just roll or is there a way to post?
LGBT, Grok, and
Wait, why did it? Harvey clone.
You have him selected, so it rolls as him.
Why? How?
Because that's what Foundry does. Because we
you,
all
you need to deselect icons.
It's the Foundry
so-
difference.
Yeah, we all have control of Harvey so that we can help move shit if necessary, which means that when they were brought out, we all selected them. So yeah, we select it.
Gotcha.
Which honestly might be part of the reason why we're all forced that way, is because we all have control of Harvey.
Oh, that's
Right.
probably it, actually. Because it's not a setting. I just looked. So.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, that's fine, but just a thing to know. So yeah, I guess what are the 3 horrible things?
Otillie can say them if she wants, but I sent them to her.
everyone dies.
Kill everyone, 10 rewire.
Yeah. Hanashobu, go on ahead.
Alright. I'm just measuring out what I can do. She just like when like all of these guys are like running toward them, she just, you know, not to anyone in particular, but certainly an earshot of retinue mostly, says, "Oh, guess it's a race now," and just starts running forward. First of all, I am going to target all three of these guys over here with my shurikens. We're gonna do Flower Star. So I'm not. She's not like. So this is up to you here, Kakapo, right? Because these are like real people, presumably. She's not necessarily aiming to kill them specifically, but she's also not trying to kill them. So it's up to you what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna roll that. That's a 2.
Oops. You try throwing it at, the three of them, but they all, like, variously dodge and duck, seeing you run forward.
Alright, well, it's a good thing Hanashobu has the passive I'm about to link, which is her main gimmick, which is Garden of Armaments. Basically, long story short, she can, each of her, like, different things that use a different weapon, which acts as a keyword. And as a main action, I can use up to 3 different weapons per turn. So I need to do something that is not shurikens now, which we're gonna say, let's see, this is in a 3x3, 5 range. Let me do a quick measure. I assume it's centered at up to 3x3.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I might as well do it, unless I have a better option here. Do I have a good line on these two? Oops. Do I have a good line on these two? Yeah, probably. Alright, I will use Wind Sailor, which is a 2-cost using my kunai, to just attack these 2 targets in a line.
Yep. Make it a roll.
A roll. Shay roll.
Shay roll.
Well, this is going to incur this group's anytime. Let me post the general passive, which will... Or, not their general passive, but know that these individuals can be considered groups. And this is their anytime.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, of course.
This one bumps the 2 of them out of the way. But fully takes the hit.
Okay, so she takes it at least. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Ah, but she is fool? Question mark? Because now
They've used their 20, idiots.
Hang on, let me get
fucking
there we go.
morons. Let me see.
They're the fool, yes.
They're the fool because now they're in range of my make sure I'm pronouncing this right. Kusarigama. I'm gonna go ahead and use the basic form of this sapling sickle.
That's the sound of their head falling off.
Exactly. This is a 0 damage attack that basically just is gonna grapple her and set things up for future turns.
Sounds good. And I imagine that's your turn. Yeah, you got it.
Yes, that will now do it. So she's grappled, and I'm here, but that'll do it for now.
Patrick.
Is Scarlet alive, or did her PC crash again?
Oh no, I'm alive.
Okay.
Well, too bad. I'm a.
Yeah. These two are like jumping towards your way, and you have a moment to react.
It annoys me that I'm surrounded by people who will start one-upping me at every opportunity. So, there are a couple of things that I should post about Godric. Number one, he's a living, breathing bulldozer. I can literally move through people and deal damage to them. He just covers the whole damn screen. Number two, Equinox of the Soul is the single longest kit piece that's ever been posted in the Foundry. So I'll give you the TLDR. Every time I use anything that is rolled, okay, that's cool. It just doesn't work. Anytime that I use anything that is rolled, it has a shadow and a light version. I can purge the shadow or light version for a colored orb and a buff on the action that I took. With this being said, I'm going to start taking actions.
Okay.
How simple do I want to start? I think that I'm just going to, targeting the one in front of me, crush him, and I will be purging the light from this one. Oh, no I won't. Alright, well that's me. It's been a pleasure.
Damn.
I do
You
think
try
that
to
it
crush
still-
him, but he like flips out of the way, leaving a giant crater where you would have hit.
That's obnoxious. Alright, so I think that I do still purge the light version and get a light orb.
Yes.
However,
Yeah, so mark that on your character, which you can do with this.
well, don't worry. We're gonna be doing two things. Number one, moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number two, I'm going to toss the light orb onto. Sorry, I'm thinking. Retinue's the only one that I can see right now. Actually, can I see Retinue?
I suppose technically I'd still be invisible right now, but,
Sorry.
Due to size, is Hanashobu visible?
Hanashobu is, let me check from where you're aiming from. I don't believe so, no. I think she's right behind where you would be able to see. Or actually,
Alright.
you did say due to size, you could vaguely see like the horns peeking out over.
Hey Iris, you want, I say this, you want, crit range or fast healing, pal?
Ooh.
I imagine
range,
for you,
crit
crit range,
range.
TBH. Yeah. Have fun.
It's gonna be crit range.
Oh, just...
You have the light orb.
Oh, the light orb. Give me the orb.
Enjoy. Alright, Penny has also told me that I don't deal damage to people, just structures, which is a cry. But, alright, that's me, for real.
Cool. Tis you.
For just moving through them, you're saying?
Yeah, I don't deal damage.
at least not yet.
Otillie.
Not yet.
Hey, Godric. You're
Yes?
part of things. You're not part gnome, right?
I'm not part gnome, no, I'm not.
Cool. Cool.
Why?
I have a
Shadow
fear.
Beast, holy creature, static man. I don't think...
Can I vote it? Oh wait, if I was the original, yes, barely. Can I?
Jesus Christ.
Can I just use my bonus action with my Zephyr to just try to yeet this guy? Let's see
Yeah,
if it
sure, go
works.
on ahead.
Get out of here.
Oh, they're gone.
You hit him with
Ew.
Janna's Q, dude.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
even.
you pull out this like large black like almost roboticized fan and just wave it forward and he flies back.
Now, I do want to ask, like, for my current positioning, I wasn't going to use my move on it, but, like, theoretically, in the future, could I use this to propel Godric from behind?
I think Godric's a little too big for that one.
That's fair, that's fair. Darn it, I can't have the duo tech where I make Godric fly.
Maybe if Godric adds something to it to like make it easier for you, I imagine so. But like just on its own, no.
We're currently, Godric is currently flightless.
Yeah. Got anything else to do? You got a main action.
That's true. I do have a main action. Hmm. I want to help Mercer fuck up this one.
Okay. What you got?
I'm gonna try to use metamorphosis on them. I want to turn. Can I change the material of their flesh?
Okay.
I like only partially. You think?
Morally?
I want to make it. Listen, I want to change it from being like human skin to being a little bit closer to butterfly wings.
To being like sulfuric acid.
Okay.
I see.
All right, I'm safe going on lethal damage. I understand.
Listen, Mercer gave them a chance with his shitty attempt at diplomacy.
They're a hive mind. They don't know what they're doing.
Hive mind could still negotiate.
I'll tell you now, Godric isn't giving a shit.
Yeah, go on ahead. Yeah, make skin into butterfly wing.
How would you cast that attempt?
3.
That's reasonable. Listen, you just gotta instill the hive mind with fear.
You don't know if it's a hive mind. If there is a hive mind, they are filled with fear.
They're filled with unending, unyielding fear.
As something like reality itself seems to like warp as various patches of them. You don't know what they are, but their skin gets like imprinted with butterfly wing patterns. All right, I'll take it.
It's like a target, plus it's more delicate.
Yeah, punch there. Got it.
Yeah. It's like if you've ever ripped wings off a butterfly.
I see.
Which I've never done, of course.
Okay, that's me.
That's you. These things. Well, this one is first going to. This one's gonna get back up. Oh. There we go. And they're both gonna try and hit him. I'm gonna post these individuals' main passive. The Fey Court. Fey denizens are about as weak as your average generic person on their own, but work scarily well together. Up to 5 Fey denizens are able to pull their skills together for one attack, combining all the elements of the attacks together. They use a collective roll, but a +1 for each participant of the attack. So, and these two, this one is going to run up to Mercer, and one is going to channel some wind in its arms, and the other is going to make some light. As they will combine these two abilities together. And D20 plus 2. It's an 11. As Mercer is blasted from... Actually, no, Mercer does have a dodge. Let's see if we can use that. Yeah, Spot Rush. Just good enough, as Mercer Spot Rushes out of the way of their blast as it combines together into a flurry of wind and light. Explosion in that direction. Mercer is A-okay. Yeah. Let's see what the others are doing. Up near Hanashobu, this group of 3, gonna keep their distance for obvious reasons, but they're going to use... One is going to channel a basic magic spell, while the other two are going to, like, produce some sparkles and implant it into that attack. As this one is going to blast forward.
Your powers can even give other people powers, too.
And they will be combining these two attacks together. As 2 instances of fairy dust and 1 instance of magic bolt. As they're gonna combine that together and fire it at Hanashobu. Pretty good. You see this massive ball of magic and fairy dust being launched towards your way. What do you do?
I've got a few things.
Oh, okay.
I have 1 or 2 things I can do about this. Like, first of all, how is their dust going to hit me if I'm engulfed in the crimson smoke screen? I'm gonna do a smoke bomb and teleport out of the way of all this shit.
Bitch, the crimson mists are coming? You know, that's a pretty unlucky, spooky number!
Ooh, do you wanna,
Feel like clashing?
If
yeah, do you wanna clash, or?
I will
Well-
say, Iris, if you don't want to clash nor use any of your other things, I have a thing I can try and help, but obviously you use all your resources first.
Well, maybe, but I will also point out that the effect of this anytime is that other rolls being used while this is going on have a -5, so I don't know if that affects anything.
Well, it's attacks made against you.
Would this not
Yeah.
be an attack made against her?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be an attack, so I would let that go through.
Oh, you mean my thing? I thought Iris was talking about, like, their
No.
attack being reduced.
Yeah, I'm talking about their thing being reduced to, like,
Right.
so I don't know if it's still a clash because of
Right, that's what you're
actual
asking.
rolls, but yeah.
I would say how I would rule it, just so it doesn't become like absolutely broken,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that if you make this attack after it is after it is made, but like still during your turn, that's the -5. But if they make it beforehand and then you use it, they still go with the regular thing.
That's fair enough. What will you know? What Soleil? Why don't you do your thing and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, sure. So, because this could potentially provide the little bit of time difference that Hanashobu would need to be able to fully teleport out of the way of this in time, right? Presumably Hanashobu is still holding my string, right?
Yes.
I am going to try and use Flash Freeze on the string, which, I'll be real, it's been a really long time since I've played Retinue. I don't remember if I've ever actually used this functionality of the string before, right? But I'm going to use Flash Freeze on the string, which normally makes it so that it, like, spikes out and deals 4 damage to everyone who's attached to, right? Which, of course, I don't want. But I'm going to also try and use my coat from Frozen Over, right? And if I need to expend the whole thing, I'm more than fine to do that, right? To effectively, because, you know, it lets me manipulate this ice coat and manipulate the ice and shit that it touches. Imbue, like, the ice coating on my line with the coat, such that instead of spiking out into Hanashobu, it spikes outward to form a wall to block the attack partially while she teleports out of the way.
Do you need to roll for this first off?
Yeah, if I'm able to do this, I would need to roll for it. So.
Yeah, go on ahead.
Okay.
I know I have an idea for the cost, but I want to ask for it after you make your roll.
Well,
Oh,
I
man.
can. Yeah, no, even if I manipulate my coat, that's not gonna be able to. I mean, unless I like crit or something on my passive manipulation, that's not really gonna be able to do it. I mean, honestly, there's no reason not to try. So I'm gonna try and do my manipulation, but we'll see. No, probably not. No, that's just
Probably not, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
in that
You
case, I suppose we will be clashing.
Yep. Roll again.
Oh
Brittany,
man,
you
I thought
tried.
I thought I was the other die.
Damn.
Fuck.
Right, you try to get Hanashobu out of the way by manipulating things, but it appears he has already been hit with the blast and is beginning to well, first off, you take you take 2 damage, but you begin to float. I'll put you 5 feet up. And yeah, you're going to keep going there. You're having trouble gripping onto that string, but yeah,
You'll live.
that is you.
All right. So what am I getting hit by?
You're getting hit by 2 instances of fairy dust and 1 instance of magic bolt, dealing 2 damage to you and making you float high in the air.
I really don't want to be forced to float. That'll be so bad. All right. I suppose I will break out one last thing. This is kind of a desperation play, but she is going to, like, she hesitates, you know, whatever happened, she hesitates for a second too long on the crimson smoke screen, isn't confident she can grab it in time, whatever. So instead, we're just gonna try to, like, through just sheer speed, just dash towards them and get out of the way of this stuff.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
And there we go.
A roll.
There we go, yeah. You see it. You see yourself floating high in the air from this fairy-like dust that they seem to have imbued into their magic. You say no as you cut right through it, even like cutting the the blast itself as you get right next to them.
Aw, now, friends, I don't know why you're all so shy about getting so close to me. You don't have to be. It's gonna be fine.
I have a question.
Go on ahead.
Would that count as a crit because it's technically an attack?
Right. Yeah, that is a crit.
Oh, that is true. Alright, cool.
Enjoy your crit range, motherfucker.
I suppose I really dodge, because I'm not doing any
yeah.
damage to them anyway.
Oh, I mentioned it because I was hoping maybe you'd get extra range.
I'll say
Oh,
you kind of like do an additional cut past and am able to skim past these two for some damage, dealing a lot more than you would thought and getting you pretty damn far ahead.
cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it isn't
thank
your
you for the
turn.
reminder, then. It is not my turn.
Well, with you getting there, I think you've been attacked enough, but you see these people on the roofs and surrounding the area, looking down at you and getting ready to attack.
Come on, let's make a party out of it. It'll be fun.
Retinue.
Okay, so important question, right? I assume, because with that second cut pass that was given from the crit, right, she's out of my string range, so I assume that she would be forcefully detached, or would anything else funky be happening?
I will say, because it's a crit and it's the best she can do, I will say she can either drag you along to a position of your choice or leave you behind and detach it.
Well, if that's my options, I'd love to be dragged.
Yeah, I'll drag you along.
So, if anything, right, because I think this works well. How high up is this rock pile? Because if I can scale it, I will, but if not, then I'll go around. Like this guy.
It's pretty damn high. There was a fucking wall there.
Yeah, right.
before.
I'll just go around then. So, how far can I move? Sorry, you said just like anywhere or like.
Let me check. Arrow wise. Drawing tools. Let me just you're here. Drag yourself 6 spaces.
Okay. Let's go 1.5, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, and I believe, yep, just barely still in range.
There you
and
go.
So with that, Retinue is going to, since he still has his coat, actually, you know, he'll have that on still, but he's going to turn off the invisibility as he's going to look over to Hanashobu. Might not be as slow as you prefer, but feel like taking me up on the dance?
Oh, most certainly.
In which case, I'm going to hold my action for Hanashobu's turn for a dual tech. But
yeah.
I will say I'm planning to do another funky weirdo thing with one of my things. Haha, but otherwise, yeah, I'm going to wait till Hanashobu to actually do my action.
Harvey, you're on the roof. No one's seen you yet.
Yeah. I have a question. Uh, because I was uncertain. Is a retinue revealed now? Do they spit into their invisibility?
I just turned off my Inviso, so I am now revealed if you can see me over this hunk of rocks.
I cannot from my icon, but I assume I can from the roof.
Potentially, yeah.
I have 2 different ideas for my turn. One of them was conditional on both retinue being revealed so I could steal something from them, and also whether or not Kakapo lets me do it. Because I'm an avid anime watcher, so I have my own idea of how I can use a special clone jutsu. So I was going to ask you, Kakapo.
Yeah.
My plan was to have Harvey send a clone forward to touch Retinue's spool of string so that I can catalog it for mental mechanics, and then have the rest of my clones do, like, if you've ever seen Naruto, the, like, gymnastics of, like, jumping on each other, then launching some of them up into the air, then having them, like, throw each other across the battlefield using the string.
Okay.
Is that something you would let me do, or I could also just do something more normal and boring?
Really, the question here is, like, should I set the precedent of your clones being able to trigger the, touch mechanic, right?
Yeah.
I will say... Yeah, I think my intention was that Harvey himself had to touch it. Though, if you swap, I imagine shit could happen, but...
That is true. That is true.
But otherwise, I'm just going to make the ruling, at least for now, you have to touch it yourself. Your clones can't do it.
Gotcha, gotcha. Where is Retinue specifically?
I'm right here if you can see my ping.
Okay, I see your ping. How much movement do I have? What am I? I'm average? Can someone measure out where Retinue is? See if that's within range.
We are... Hold on. 70 feet from each other.
70 feet, okay. I could still probably do it. I mostly want to do it because it's really cool. I'm not really in range to do other things, so like I'll do it anyway. I'm going to, from my passive, I'll post it again this one time. I can, as a bonus action, make another clone. So I'm going to spend my bonus action and 3 stamina to try and make another clone. Oh,
You get a headache.
Harvey.
Take 3 damage.
Okay. This is what I expect from you, Harvey, but it's not what I want. That's fine. I don't need the clone to do it. I'm going to have one of my other clones, like, give me a boosty so I can step onto it and leap through the air and have it grant me a little extra movement so I can double move and get to Retinue.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do you want me to roll for that, or can it just happen?
Yeah, give me a roll for that.
Give you a roll. I'll be that bottom right clone.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll say it gets you, like, right here.
Thank you. And then with the graceful ninja leap, can someone move me next to Retinue?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double move.
Leaps over the thing.
Excuse me for a moment.
It reaches out, touches your hammer thing, touches the string, and goodbye. And I'm going to copycat, cop out.
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude.
Touches your string, refuses to elaborate further, stays.
Yeah. Basically, That is all I need. Goodbye. Ah! As you like
Yeah.
you kind of double over with like a headache.
Yeah, you see like lightning twitch between the two rods coming out of his forehead, and he's just like,
Ah, damn it, not again.
that'll be that.
What? Put all your energy into touching my hammer, or
No, minor psychic disturbance. Ugh.
And then I'm going to have my remaining 4 clones. I'm gonna have 2 of them like go to the edge of that roof, boost the other 2 of them there. I'm gonna use mental mechanics to try and slingshot them to the far fucking edges of the map so we can get to these other guys.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine like you want them all to move towards the edge here.
Yeah. How many rolls do you want me to do for that?
Make a collective roll.
Make a collective roll. 9.
I'll let that. I'll put these 2 on the edge, and that's what I'll do with that.
Yeah, as they're swirling through the air, both of them are going to paranormal appendage. Oh my god, Harvey, not again. Please don't have another one of these sessions. And then the other one will do it.
Okay.
Just sending out like a foot while they're mid-air to stomp into them.
Stomp into who?
The guys.
Oh, yeah, the guys in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just want to make sure. I'll say, 4 damage to that one.
Also, how much for the mental mechanics?
Mental mechanics was,
Me making string.
you trying to make the string, right?
Yeah.
I'll say 2.
That's those ones. That is my turn.
And it Mercer turn. Well, not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, as yeah, he's gonna go this way. Let me make a cone template. One, 2. Change the dimensions. Oh no. 2, 3. I think that should be good enough either way. As Mercer is going to fucking plot a machine gun.
Right.
And we're gonna roll Mercer's machine. There we go. He cocks it, fires at these 2. This one is the initiative one, so I'm only going to drag her off to the side, but she is definitely, absolutely dead. Meanwhile, this one, this individual, nope, that's not what I wanted. This one is still, like, on his legs, but, doubles over in the pain.
Is he dead or not?
Nope, not dead.
We'll see if we can change that soon.
Yeah. And Mercer, I don't believe, has any bonus actions. Yeah, no, that's just his turn. Hanashobu.
all right. And I'll lead things off, if I would be permitted. As
Go on ahead.
Retinue is going to, having, Harvey fucking touch the string, he'll dash forward a little bit, right? And in the process of doing so, let's go here, why not? I will then, as my action, I'm going to try and use Season Snatch, which normally is a thing that is an ability that hey, I can, like, bind all of the people or all of the things that are attached to my string up and yank them towards me while, like, partially impairing them, right? But this time, I want to use it, you know, less to bind and impair Hanashobu and more so just go for big initial pull of momentum to bring her towards me. And assuming that works, I can then follow up with something to hopefully let her fucking spin.
Yeah, go on ahead.
So let's roll for that fucking season snatch. No!
Retinue.
Oh no, dude.
I forgot that Retinue
No.
was like this.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I'll
Guys.
flavor it like this. Retinue, you go forward, tug. It's not as much as you would want. There's a little too much give, connecting you and Hanashobu. But Hanashobu at least, like, knows that, like, you've signaled her to do something and can do so.
is there anything else I can do with this to at all assist it? I mean, I don't have a roll buff. The most I can do is try and use... You know what? I mean, it's a nat 1, but again, may as well try. I'll try and use my coat to, like, reinforce my arm and, like, my grip on the hammer such that I can pull more and, you know, not stumble. I'll at least give it a roll, but I imagine since it's a nat 1, yeah, no 6 again. Alright, cool.
Probably not.
Alright.
Guys, we can't start like this, please.
For the House of
Retinue
Horrors
sure
asterisk, we gotta win.
Well, Retinue isn't yet. Alright, well, I'm sorry, Retinue. You tried your best.
I tried. I mean, hey,
It's not your fault, my friend.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, for my turn, Hanashobu is in fact still grappling this woman, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's so funny, right? Because as you, of course, well know, I have this funny attack where I turn them into a human flail. So I'm going to pick them up and bash them into these two guys near me as the two targets I'm selecting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can
Oh,
crit.
yeah.
You can roll.
I can roll. Thanks for the roll clears.
Yeah,
Soleil.
no
I really
prob,
appreciate
no
it.
prob. There you go. That's my real function.
Yeah.
You set
And
me
you-
up, but like affectionate.
Yo, Hanashobu solo?
Let me play
Hey,
your
I've
crit theme.
Done things.
I have a crit.
Oh,
I realized that none of the House of Horrors people had a crit theme, so I just gave all of you one. The same one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But however, you do launch this individual in the air with the almost guided by the light tug of Retinue's string, but not like you needed the help anyways. As you slam it down, yeah, this one's absolutely dead. Let me. Yeah, these two are like pretty much dead as well. Got all three of them in one.
Hell yeah. Alright. Now that they are dealt with,
I'll delete them.
Harvey's got some clones up there on the roof. So I'll let him probably try to deal with those guys.
What's the play, gamers?
I'm just trying to see what would be the best here. Those guys are a little too far apart to do that. I have approximately 18 different options, so I need to just, figure this out. Noise, by the way.
I've heard.
Alright, you know what? No reason to go totally fucking crazy. I can't quite get to this guy. But I could. I can go like this. That's one range, right? Yeah, it's an adjacent. Sorry, this is taking me a sec. I've got a lot of stuff, and these guys are in a really inconvenient position.
Oh, don't worry, I am too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm once again going to have to use cut past purely for repositioning, but I will this time use it to at least slash through this guy near me.
Mm-hmm.
So let me roll that. There we go.
Yep. You cut past.
I cut past. I actually want to go adjacent to this guy. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
As I cut through the guy below. And as I go adjacent to this guy, I will now use... let's just use the basic attack with the katana now. Since the anytime doesn't count towards her action stuff, we're just gonna kill him.
Here's the thing. Before you roll,
Yeah. Oh, is it
how-
intended that it's supposed to... I can't do it on the same turn?
Yeah, like how it works is that like, oh, anytimes. Actually, wait a minute. I might have written in a clause that I forgot.
She can use up to 3 attacks with different keywords in the same turn for going the usual action economy. She can flavorfully use these attacks at the same time if I want.
I don't think I mentioned any anytimes. How I think it's supposed to work is that like anytimes you can like use as many in a single turn as you want and combine them. But no 2 keywords can be used in the same turn unless otherwise specified.
Okay. In that case, does it count against my once per round to use it this way? Still? If this is like one of the 3 attacks she's using as part of her passive.
I don't think it's one of your 3 attacks, but it is like once per round, right? Because that's how I think anytimes would work. You can use them. You can't use anything with the same keyword, but you can.
Okay, well I just can't use.
other
Okay,
things.
so I still have 2 more attacks, but I just can't use the katana. Understood. That's
right.
fine.
Exactly.
All right. In that case, I'm stabbing him with the kunai. In that case.
Yep. Pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's gonna be 5 damage and 4 bleed to this man.
Yep. That's a good bleed.
That's a bleed.
Let's do 4. Yeah, there we go.
And then I believe. Ooh, not quite. These guys are all very irritatingly positioned, so thank you for that.
If you can't
No
make it
problem.
there, assuming I can succeed a roll, I can help you get there next round.
It's
Or
okay.
my-
It's
on my
just that
turn. Yeah.
It's just that I can't grenade them. Is all. So instead, what I'm gonna do is targeting this guy who I sliced through a minute ago, and these 2 over here. I'm gonna use my flower star again, and that'll be my turn.
Yep. Pretty damn good. Once again.
I just can't stop winning, dude.
You can't stop winning.
You can't.
So that's 3 damage to each of those guys, and this guy is bleeding horribly. So hopefully I've softened them all up. So
Yeah. Godric, what you doing?
Okay, so we're going to try and keep this incredibly short. I am going to basic attack the dude that's behind me with the Gauntlet of Desire that deals 4 damage, and I'm going to be expunging the shadow so that we're even. Alright, decent.
Alright, yeah. As you crush this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
This happened with the others too,
Sport,
but
'cause he's
I'll use this time to properly explain it.
Mhm.
As you assume you fucking kill him, right?
Mhm.
Dealing enough damage to do so, his corpse just sort of collapses into dust.
Oh. Well, I'm happy to be of service. We're going to walk 4 spaces and pass turn, I believe.
Yep. Otillie. Queen.
Yeah. I have thought, but the first, but you never sort of look down at Godric and be like, hey,
Hi.
you ever thought about having grasshopper legs?
No.
Shame.
I'm still
What is
not
this
thinking
about?
it. Would
Shame.
you like to?
Location.
I'll do
You're
a
going
different
somewhere
thing
with
then.
this, I presume?
I mean, if you want, you could have some.
I've been told the world is my oyster, but things are getting a little bit ridiculous.
I'll let you think about it and do a different thing for now. Also, do you want to get, like, somewhere?
Preferably, yes.
Can I use my bonus action to just try and, like, scooch us even a little bit closer to the action?
Using your Zephyr fans?
Yeah.
You can try. I'm going to require a high roll to get it to work.
It's
Godric
fine.
is just too big, I'm sorry.
Oh. You muster. You try all your might.
I think she starts to unfold the fan, like, gets us, like, part way, and she's like, a single sweat drop forms, and she's like, oh, that's too much sweating for today.
Since I moved you forward 1 space, you're just like,
Yeah.
just pathetically fanned forward. Godric kind of feels the tailwind and just steps.
And then I think I'm gonna try to do something about these fuckers over here. These two.
Oh yeah?
So, oftentimes when rubble is sitting there, various insects, including sometimes venomous ones, will sometimes, nest in piles of rubble. You know, sometimes it's centipedes, sometimes it's scorpions. These guys just were kind of hiding over here. I wonder if they irritated them, and now they're gonna get a taste of disaster as they crawl out from under there. We'll see. Basically, I want to try to get venomous or just even normal bugs to come out of the rubble pile and just kind of swarm these two. With taste
This
of
is-
disaster.
This is where you roll nat 1 and they swarm Harvey and everyone laughs.
That's true. I was actually looking at Harvey.
I was looking at him. He was the scorpion.
Yeah,
I was
Harvey and
referring to.
Retinue.
Try and bring forth your venomous insects.
Alright, I assume this is a 3 cost, because that's a pretty crisp twist of
3
fate.
cost.
I think I paid my cost. Yes.
Yeah.
Now let's see if I can roll a 1.
Oh,
That was a 7.
Taste of disaster.
A small one.
Yeah. There's some bees flying around stinging these two, which will deal some damage, but not too much.
It's fine. I just want to do something to bother them, since they're kind of away from everyone right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Speaking of them, unless you have more to your turn.
What? You don't think I'm gonna do a movement action?
I
You're correct.
have
Continue.
I have a slight feeling. Yeah.
One asterisk. Do you mind if I throw you? Get you closer to the action?
Anything I could do over there, I could do from over here.
Okay then. Pass. Pass 4, Otillie.
Yeah.
Otillie.
It's Otillie. It's Otillie.
Otillie.
I'm sorry!
Well, first off, some more individuals are going to run out of the house. But,
They're crawling out of the woodwork.
They're crawling out of the house.
they can't stop coming.
The splat sound, you know?
I don't know about that.
there we go. Yeah.
Oh.
So there's some more on the field.
Oh my god.
these four are gonna come forth and get together a massive ball of light and just fire it at you all together. 20 plus 4. Good thing they did that. They're working together.
Is that effort I see? I don't much appreciate it. I'm gonna bleed myself dry. Hey, not terrible. We'll just avoid that, please.
You sort of like this light blast comes near you, and you just sort of using your epithet just attach it from you, and it doesn't hit you.
It just passes through like Godric's collision isn't working. There we go. Anyway, I'm then going to spend an extra stamina to move closer and then obliterate boy at the top of me. This will be dealing 4 damage because never mind, it will be dealing 0. Move on.
These small things, you know, they're dodgy. They dodge you. But that'll be that. I'll also reveal, this individual who pops out of the well.
What the fuck are you?
And I will post they passive.
What posted they passive?
This appears to be some sort of nymph.
Ocean's calm, bring this love is to the sea, and we'll send a dirge, bring this love to its location. Begins to sing. Interact with this aura.
Or a body of water. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well,
I see.
we have ice. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to use that proactively if I ever get close.
Yeah. I'll do it more like this. I know I put a 5x5, but this feels better. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Alright.
Actually, maybe like one more space out. Just one more.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I think this is fine. This is all for it.
Really, don't trouble yourself.
Maybe like 5 more spaces out, actually.
Yeah. Retinue, you're looking at this song and you're not liking its noise.
I'm not a big fan of. I'll be real. I'm not a big fan of this one. I think on the album, this one's kind of bringing it down.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could use a nice swim.
Not in that place! We've heard the well is tainted.
Oh, you're exaggerating.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, just messaging someone. And yeah, let's use a funny ability. Oh yeah, she is going to use Undine Sphere.
Wait a
And
minute.
yeah, and throw it at Funny Harvey to knock him into the wall.
It's a good
knock
thing
him
you're
into the
regular,
rocks.
Harvey, right?
You could not. You could I don't know, Retinue's right there. They can attack their own guy.
You know what?
Thanks.
On second thought.
You witness this ball of water just whiz past your head and explode, but you don't even look at it. Alright, let's see what else we got. This one is going to attack, these ones are going to try and attack the clones up here.
No.
Yeah, and they're gonna use, a mix of Magic Gust and, Magic Bolt and Sylph Gust. Actually, no, they're all gonna use Sylph Gust, they're close enough.
Their powers combined.
Yeah, they're gonna blow y'all away. Good thing they had that. Do you have anything to answer to that?
No. I do not.
Well, these clones are gonna unfortunately be blown off. And
Blown
they're
me
each
off?
gonna,
Oh boy.
and they're each gonna take let's say
I've heard of the
7
Fey
damage.
Wilds, but I didn't know they were this wild.
They are both dead.
Yep. Unfortunato. Hanashobu. These two are going to approach. Meanwhile, these two are here, and they're going to try and Sylph Gust Aether Blast combo to blind you and like almost like flank you with the 2 winds to like crush you in place.
Are you all sure about this one?
Ooh.
Maybe they're a little unsure what you're gonna do about it. It's still gonna deal some damage because it's the 4 of them, but
But how can they? I'm not even there anymore, dude. I already left.
yeah, this is gonna be easier to succeed. But yeah, yeah. You can get away as they are all
Dude.
smoked.
I don't think. Who's ours playing again? I can't see them.
I have no clue. I'm gonna do one of these like that.
I will actually say, just north at the edge of the map is your exit point to like get to the mansion. If you wish. to
Yep,
do so.
understood.
That's
Yeah.
fair, but we're doing the genocide route.
Okay. Not how I would have phrased it personally, but
Alright, who else is in range to do something? Oh yeah, this one on the other side of Retinue is gonna Magic Bolt him.
Where? Sorry, who? Where?
On the other side of the well.
Oh, like this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
They begin to float in the water. That'll be their turns.
Now,
Alright.
the good news is, we can't roll, and neither can they.
Yep. In which case, I believe it's my turn, yeah?
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay. In which case, I believe what I'm going to do is, let me just, like, think about this logically, because positions have slightly shifted. So, like, could I, like... Yeah, I think it'd be best if I moved a little bit. Alright. So I'm gonna move to, like, around here, I think. I think this would be a little more logical for this. As Retinue firms his stance, and, you know, towards Hanashobu, but not stopping for a moment. Keep up the footwork, as we're going to, try and go for Glacial Skate, and I, will be declaring beforehand that this is gonna be Black Ice Glacial Skate. And, you know what, I may as well just get into this shit altogether, right? And explain my maneuver before I roll for anything, right? Glacial Skate is my funny little once per combat where I can summon a big ol' platform of ice and smack it towards, you know, just a direction. It's a big ol' line attack. So I'm gonna be doing that. If it would pass over an ally, they can choose to ride it. So if Hanashobu wants to hitch a ride, she can. And simultaneously, as I am going to be activating this, right, because I smack it with my hammer to send it flying, I am going to attach my string to it, right, such that, you know, I'll detach it from Hanashobu, attach it to this as I hit it, and once the platform gets to, like, around here and is hitting these guys, I want to, with the string attached, try and, you know, fling and heft it around such that I can redirect it to, like, go through this area and swing down here.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll post a part of it, because part of what's making this more feasible is...
Now remember, the longer the explanation, the lower your roll will be.
I know, but if anything, I feel the need to explain it before I roll, just so that I'm not springing surprises out, you know?
That's fair enough.
But...
I'll try to help you if I can.
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and go for Cold Stasis. Or not Cold Stasis, fucking Glacial Skate. And again, Black Ice, so let me make sure I have this showing. Yep, alright, so this will be a bit big when it's posted. Nah, I'll take it.
A success!
Yeah.
He did it!
I did it!
Oh, happy day!
So Retinue flings a hand upwards, and as he does, motioning with it, just apparating from the ground and the air is this giant block chunk of ice, which I will make here. This is a 3x3. Because it's black ice, it's actually a 5x5.
Yep, let me
So-
expand that size for you.
Yep.
Appearance 5x5. Update. There you go.
Hell yep. So he creates this, and actually that means that this one that is that it's underneath gets knocked prone, which means that they'll take even more damage from this, right?
Okay,
As he summons it, reels back the spool hammer, and sends it flying this way. And once it reaches this edge here, having smacked it with the hammer, attaching it by the string, which I'll roll this, right, and just to show it, right, where, it's unrolled unless the string being attached to is on the thing. It can use the roll from spool hammer, what have you, right?
It's your epithet.
Yeah. So, point being, it attaches to it, and utilizing both my my passive stance buff as well as my frozen overcoat, right? I'm gonna try and further solidify my my posture on the ground to help me further swing it the other way and redirecting it. So bada bing. Here's the roll.
Yeah. And indeed, you do. Swing it on down.
Yep. So if you wanna hitch a ride for as long as you want on that Hanashobu, you can.
Ooh. You're swinging it from me over down there.
Yeah, it's following basically, if you see the arrows here, and then down that way is the path.
Yeah, I think I'm good, but thanks.
Yeah, so this guy's definitely dead. This one... How much damage does Glacial Scope deal
With Black
again?
Ice, it's 13 to 15 at base.
13 to 15... Oh. Dead.
This is a once-a combo.
Dead. Yeah, are you... It'll continue its way down there, but we'll deal with it later turns, if you're fine with that.
I mean, if anything, I imagine it crashes into this house, and that's sort of, it's
If that's the end
the
of...
fate.
If that's the end of that... yeah, so it crashes into that house, and this building fucking collapses.
The first prophecy has been fulfilled.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah?
I see. The house being destroyed or ice destroying the house?
You know how it be with prophecies.
Oops. Let me just...
I really don't.
The ice successfully buries Harvey in an avalanche.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
Damn
God.
it. What is going on there? Okay, there we
Good
go.
to know the
you-
prophecy got its intended target.
When you paste something, it goes to the center of your screen, not where you're clicking.
Right. That's stupid.
Yes, it is,
little.
but it's whatever.
Obviously, I'm not gonna need to necessarily litter. I know the general path of it. I don't need to litter the fucking battlefield with drawings. But this path is now covered in ice that acts as easy terrain for me, so inverse of difficult terrain.
There you go, yeah.
And so that's there. And last but not least, after he does that, and Retinue, uses his coat to, the frozen overcoat to fucking, solidify his stance there. As a bonus action to end off my turn, this will almost certainly melt away the coat, but that's why, I made sure to use this first. Apparently, there's a, for those uninformed, Retinue has a funny little devil fruit, right? And apparently, that devil fruit had an ability I was unaware of that is certainly some horrifying One Piece thing that I don't know about, and when I post it, people are gonna be like, oh my god, that's the thing, right? But it is a
I
bonus
don't remember
action.
what Devil Fruit even has, so I'm
well-
gonna be doubly horrified.
Well, let's find out, as I'm gonna try and use, this is a bonus action, I'm gonna pay 3 to try and give myself a buff. Dai Enkai.
This is the Maramara fruit, by the way.
Yeah, this is fire.
Yeah, you're... Soleil, you're right. I'm like, oh my god.
There's a reason I
I don't-
specified.
I don't remember this specific technique, but just having that fruit is horrifying. Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks,
So after
Aaron.
Retinue does that, just willingly allows the coat, the coat to melt as his body shifts from being, fucking freezing to suddenly a whirling, a fucking whirling tornado of flame as it begins to increase and increase further. And he's charging for now. I should roll. That's how mechanics work. All right, cool.
Hey,
There we go.
So,
you're
so
on
Retinue-
fire. Yeah.
So right, this is
Yeah.
really funny. I was planning on doing this on my turn, but considering this, right, Hanashobu, after that ice, went by, she spins around triumphantly and points directly at you and is taking in a breath to guess your epithet. The finger slowly moves back down again as she sees you getting enshrouded by flames.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, that's
me.
right this turn,
Yeah,
I
I'm done.
assume.
Yeah, I'm done.
Harvey.
Yeah, for context, Soleil, in the anime, that's just like a 5-story tall fireball.
Awesome.
It's
Which
just
is why I assume it
yeah.
makes big, yeah. Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, she's at least seen a little bit that Ace could just create fucking cataclysms.
Yeah,
so,
I listen. There's a
Yeah.
reason why I prefaced it with this is probably some fucked up horrible thing. But anyway.
I am alive, which I'm forever thankful for, bless the gods. I'm going to try to roll to create a clone, as I am wont to do. I'm going to roll a 5.
That's you. You have a headache.
Yep, another headache. Otillie! Akira!
What's up, Harvey?
No, he doesn't actually say that. I did have an idea to maybe get Godric in range, but I don't need to do that anymore. So I'm gonna be very brave and use Psycho
Anything?
Cop Out to leave. Yeah,
What you doing?
or Copy Cop Out to leave. I roll 8.
Which clone you swapping with?
The one on the bottom right of the roof.
The bottom right, you say?
Yeah.
I see.
Goodbye.
Good job, Harvey, holding it down.
Yeah, you know how it be. Then I am going to, with the clone, assuming this works how I think it does, the clone is going to enter into the aura, and then use mental mechanics to try and strangle that lady with the string.
Oh my gosh.
Go, my child.
Yeah.
Normal things.
Normal things. Unlike,
you-
Hanashobu earlier, Harvey does not care about whether or not these people die.
Oh no, I explicitly said I don't care. I was just like, I'm not necessarily trying to kill them. but-
Yeah. Strangle. Do not
I
sing.
didn't
Never
know
sing
the
in my
butterfly
presence
skin
again.
would kill them.
Yeah, it doesn't deal the most damage. However,
I mostly want to stop the singing.
yeah,
Or hinder it or something, I don't know.
stinging definitely is at least stopping for now.
I forget, do my clones pay my stamina costs or do I?
I think the clones pay their own stamina costs.
Oh, thank the Lord, I can get some stamina back. Where I can't... Wait, do I not have vision? No, I can add vision. I was like, what the fuck? +2. Oh, 1 second. Forgot to turn off the voice to text. It was putting all that in Harvey's health bar.
If there's anyone who would get texted their health bar, it's Harvey.
And then the other clones are just going to... can someone measure out the range between me and the rooftop people?
That would be 30 30 spaces or 30
No,
feet.
no, the Fae across on the
Oh.
other roof.
Oh, okay.
Between you and them, that would be
But
Said the
85
85
feet.
Are my clones within range?
Clones within range. Let's check.
Oh, they barely are. Okay. I'm going to have my clones. I'm gonna have that one back move up, so it's actually in range. Just move up to the edge, and then I'm gonna have both of my clones use paranormal appendage to just send out a volley of fingers to like spray across the roof. One,
Okay.
2. There you go. Well, one of those
Yeah.
probably fails.
And for that reason, we will begin the crying procedures.
Yeah.
I usually consider 6 as a minor success. So it deals some damage to them all. I'll say at least this one turns to dust.
Woo, baby, I got
Mining
one.
town.
Oh, that's my turn.
That is your turn indeed. Mercer's turn. Alright, I need to measure out some things with this guy because he's very far behind. So that
Oh,
is
wait, that's the
70
truth.
70 feet. Okay. How many
Hey,
spaces?
Mercer,
What?
you wouldn't have happened to bring any more traditional weapons, would you? Just like normal iron swords and such?
Not my thing.
Oh, but I know you always come prepared. At least most of the time. Cheap
I come prepared. He like Freddy's like almost like a gauntlet on his he like fastens a gauntlet on his hand, which just sort of like protrudes like a purple spike. I come prepared with what I work with. Yeah. 5 by 5. No, I said 70 divided by 5. No, you cannot do that. Alright, so let's check. Oh, even that is too... Okay. Mercer is going to have to attack this rock in order to get anywhere.
Yeah?
Because,
The Virgin
post the
walking with
ability.
your legs, the Chad attacking this rock.
yeah. This is the ability he used on Retinue.
Oh.
Merc Runway. I guess it doesn't show, but...
Wow, I can't believe they can spend 2 stamina as an action.
Yeah.
What happened here, bud? Whatever. Yeah, I guess that's just a weird one. Basically, he runs double his movement to attack something. So he has to attack this rock to move. He's up here. That's his turn.
Harvey looks down at Mercer like, "Oh, Mercer, I didn't know you were microdosing your own venom again."
I'm a
He
little
scoffs.
heavier.
You just don't like anybody, do you?
Hanashobu.
Alright, well, I think you guys have got this rest of this mocked up just fine. Especially with Mr. Fire and Ice on your side. She, blows a kiss and, is gonna double move up here.
Heyo.
Yep. God Rick.
Alright, 1 second. Let
Disciple
me
of
just...
God, Rick.
Yeah, more or less. Alright, I think it's about time that we hit on all 6s. Ahem. The Fae, what frustrating creatures. One of my 2 would-be parents dealt with creatures akin to them enough for an extended duration. He rolls his shoulder slightly. Which is why it's such a shame the Backersville Bisector is back in town, slicing another 3 upstanding members of the community with his signature iron blade, all that die being missed by none. Hitting on all 6s is he describes a series of events and they happen. I am targeting the 3 people to Godric's right. I will be
Right.
purging the light version so that I can obtain cool iron sword, so that hopefully the Fae start crying.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So Describe exactly what you want this disembodied voice that you're manifesting detached from your voice to do.
Here's Static Man.
There's-
So I'm not going to lie. I want him to manifest weird staticky sword made of iron. I mean, like, with the medium of voice, all that you have to go off of is like the descriptors given, and just swing it in a wide arc to slice these three, like, you know,
Yeah.
through the midsection, and they die, hopefully.
Indeed they do.
Wow, incredible.
Did it seem like that did even more damage than our other attacks?
Slightly, yes.
Okay.
With that, the Shadow version does mention that it transforms into a weapon of Godric's choice, and that was the sword, and now we're going to keep on keeping on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just steps past man. I would say sorry, but I get the sensation that you don't care. Pass.
Yep.
I say pass, actually. One thing. I will give a Shadow Ball to Retinue.
Cool.
Indeed you do.
Pass for real.
I assume that's just a thing and not rolled, or is it a...
It's
Yes.
it just happens.
Alright.
Yeah, it just happens. What stat are you getting?
Remind me what the options are again, my bad.
Oh, sorry. That is 1 lifesteal, 1 damage, or 2 things that are detrimental
They're
to you.
bad. Yeah. So life stealer damage. Yeah.
Let's go with damage.
Gotcha. Otillie.
Hey, Godric.
Hi.
When the third prophecy comes to pass, will you avenge me?
What's the third prophecy?
You'll know when it happens.
I can attempt
I'm
to
gonna get
avenge
got.
you.
I'm
Oh
gonna
dear.
get got so bad.
I'm sorry to hear.
Have you thought about my offer of grasshopper legs?
I am fine remaining ungrasshoppered, my small friend.
You ever wanted to fly?
He, like, rocks his head back and forth, like, thinking about it, and it jostles you uncomfortably. Honestly, a little bit, sure, yeah.
Think about it more.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like,
Christ.
I don't, you know what? I don't think this guy deserves our time or consideration, so I'm gonna just kind of bab him away from us with Zephyr's path. I don't think he's important.
You're not in this
How rude.
episode.
Yeah. Basically.
And then, is this nymph, is she like, so obviously wells are like recessed. Is like the wall higher than her? Or is she like
she's
floating
peeking.
above it?
She is peeking over like the edge.
Man, there's been a lot of action over here. It would be really a shame if a bunch of the like walls of that well had gotten loosened and just fell on her.
It would be a shame.
Yeah.
You're a
it would-
weird one, Otillie.
Yeah. Cost?
Cost 1.
Reasonable.
The walls loosen. She takes some damage, and Harvey's clone is able to pull her nearly out of this. Well as the walls collapse a little bit more, and the structure is more stabilized.
Harvey, this is why you're the most useful family member.
The
She
clone turns to you and is just like, "Do not patronize me, Otillie."
You're doing
You
all the
can feel
hard work.
Hanashobu's sadness increase somewhere.
You're holding
You
it
feel-
down.
You feel all of your collective parents look at you from across the country.
You're a real one, Harvey. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
That's,
Don't let people
That's
tell
just-
you your horse is weird. And I'm gonna pass my turn.
yeah. So, this isn't necessarily anything acting. However, you hear a rumbling from beneath the well. And all of a sudden, a burst of water comes up. Fully knocking out this one, taking out this clone as well. And I'll say it'll splash on Retinue, Otillie, Godric, Mercer for 3 damage.
There's just water that's splashing on us.
It's just water, yeah.
Well,
Dirty water.
Considering the fact that I'm Enkai-ing right now and charging that, I know that I only lose it on cold damage as opposed to water, but I mean, better safe than sorry. I'm gonna
Better safe than sorry.
I'm gonna try and flash freeze the water.
I'll say. Yeah, the water's flash frozen. Not mechanical damage, but you feel some, like, plinks of solid water droplets bounce off of you, and then melt because you're on fire.
The
So,
second prophecy. My days are numbered, Godric. It's been a pleasure.
I have a weird idea for potentially saving you, but I think it may result in more bad things than good.
I'm down.
I will say, these two also appear on the funny roof. And, they're gonna jump down, and, cast some funny spells.
This was the
Let's
bottom
do-
roof. Sorry.
Yes, this is the bottom left
Godric,
roof.
yeah.
Yeah, by Godric.
By Godric.
Gotcha.
These two are going to do a little fairy dust plus magic bolt combo, just to, if you wanted to fly, that can help.
I think that I'm gonna be any-timing that again. Sorry, pal. You don't get to hit Godric. You get to hit Godric a little bit as a treat.
You're heavy, so it's not as effective, but you do feel yourself begin to levitate. There's powder on your clothes too.
I'm disappointed on both fronts. I'm neither flying, and, well, also, I'm hurting slightly more. This is... You're all dead.
Don't worry, I'd make you fly way better than this.
Well, much appreciated. I'll think about it some more first, though, horse girl.
These three are gonna walk up to this area and such.
Okay.
To manifest. Yeah, let's just do 3. Let's do a magic bolt to increase the range, and then 2 self winds. Plus 3. Pretty
Okay.
good.
So these are it's 2 bolts and wind.
Yeah, so a bolt basically just to increase its range because that's the big range attack, and then 2 self gusts to apply the properties of wind, increase its overall area of effect, etc.
Okay. In which case, if it's increasing area of effect, I think my best course of action then... Which one is doing wind, actually?
The 2 front ones.
So this one is doing wind?
Yes.
Okay.
And so is the one right next to the well.
Alright, gotcha. In that case, I want to use Chilling Chains to grab onto this one and fling off their aim so that the wind force directs the bolts elsewhere.
Gotcha.
So, Chilling Chains. Nope, I could use another anytime, and it probably is worth it. Yep. As Retinue, tries and flings the string that way, that too is also cast away by the wind. And so instead, what he's going to do is... Yeah, I mean, if it's increasing the area of effect, I think I just need to hedge my bets here. And I'm going to try and use Crystal Copy, and use it so that the copy is made on the space that I'm on, such that I can move 2 spaces, this way and hopefully be out of the way. So, bada bing. That's a lot better.
Gotcha. Yeah, crystal copy. Somehow, while you're on fire, you manifest a crystal copy, which not only is blown to bits, but also melted by your growing flames.
Yep, all good. It did
But you're out of the way.
Yep, it did its job of allowing me to avoid the damage. So
Harvey,
It is
you hear
me.
something
I do.
running up from behind you. I'm gonna roll something.
Kill me.
Dude, is that Foxy Five Night?
You hear from behind you, and then you take 8 damage.
Oh. Hyper Just physical damage?
Yeah, physical damage.
Where's it aimed? Is it aimed at my head, maybe?
It's aimed at your leg.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Do you look around? Yeah, do you look around to see?
Yeah,
what
it
might
gets
cause this?
beamed in the fucking leg and turns around, yeah.
There's just a innocent little garden gnome statue next to you.
What the god? Otillie!
It's here!
What do you mean it's here?
It's gonna fucking get me!
What do you mean? We're teammates, use your words.
It's okay, it'll take out Harvey first.
Godric, you feel something crawling on your
God.
back. Climbing up
Actually-
faster and faster.
Otillie, do not tell me.
It's gonna get me!
Take 8 damage, Otillie!
What the fuck?
Was Hana Shobu informed of this little prophecy?
no, Otillie didn't say anything to anyone.
No, I mentioned it to Godric.
Offhandedly, you asked if he was a gnome and he said no.
Godric, you don't know how it got there, but there's a little garden gnome on your shoulder. It's not moving.
How exceedingly pointy this abomination is.
And that'll be.
There
that'll
we go,
be
that's
a Fae
damage.
turn.
I took the damage to my proficiency accidentally.
Oh my god! It's stealing all of your skill.
The gnome does proficiency damage would be a wild twist.
It would be wild. Retinue.
Okay. Retinue, like, hears Harvey, and then, you know, the Otillie, like, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me, right? And sees, like, the scuffle happening on Godric. Gnomes. That's new? He fucking just, you know, adjusts his gloves a little bit. I lose one of my Kai stacks, unfortunately, which means I don't have a multiple of 3, but that's okay. I'm learning how this ability works. So I currently have 2 stacks, and as much as I could just bolt up there to catch up behind Hana Shobu, I think it'd be better to clear the path for everyone else first, and I can do that next round. So what I will do instead is I'm going to move... Yep, this would probably do the trick to this space, and nice and simply, spending my Kai stacks as well, we're gonna go for another Devil Fruit ability of Fire Fist, and just hit this area, all of them. They're all within the area of it, so nice and simple, as the flames whirling around Retinue, already, like, you know, fucking we're stoked, but just explode out even more in this instance as he takes a hand, elegantly swishes it behind him, clenches the fist, and then, like, in sort of a hybrid of a punch and as well as sort of like a pocket sand toss, goes for this fucking giant fire explosion. So, bada bing.
Pretty good. They're gonna use their scatter anytime to get this one out of the way. Let's roll to see how that works. She's out of here. but these two are dead.
Yep, it deals
Gone.
deals 10. I assume that's enough. Actually, 11 because
Yeah,
of the
that's
dark orb. So.
more. Yeah, definitely enough because I've already.
Yep. All right, that's my movement. My main. I could Dienkai again to buff myself, which. You know what? Let's go for it. I have the stamina to spend. Let's spend it. And this time, I'll go for a 2-cost one. I'll try and give myself 2 stacks. Nope, that's fine.
No.
Okay. Yep, that's gonna be retinue as the flames that had been exploding, building up and exploding out finally die down, and he looks pretty much normal again.
Yeah. Harvey.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
So I have a question because I don't know if I missed something. Is our goal to get off screen?
Your goal is to get to the top.
Yeah, that's like yeah.
I did not know that.
I brought it up before, but
I just missed it. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
assume
all good.
taking guys out is still going to be like helpful.
Well, yeah, if we can clear the path, that means that we can theoretically do it with little resistance, which was my thought process. But
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, but I
Godric
don't
is
do
heavy
damage.
set, so
I don't do damage, and if I can be a coward, like I'm doing that one.
fair enough, go for it.
I mean, you saw Hana Shogu run ahead at least, so.
Yeah. Fuck. Let me think about this. Harvey is gonna, as the gnome, is like, I guess, like whacking him and stuff.
It's not whacking him. It's just stock still. It's like, yeah, it's just an innocent little garden gnome statue. It couldn't have stabbed you.
He just like, he looks at it and is gonna go to pick it up and he's gonna throw it down to Mercer.
God damn it, Mercer, deal with this.
Hey! Wait, what? Like,
It's one of Otillie's things.
I'm actually not that sure about it. Feels like the others.
No, I promise you it was her.
He fucking like rubs his legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't blame a prophet, blame the universe.
I make a clone.
Make another clone.
Please. Yay!
Make another clone. Hey everybody, prepare to get dragged.
Classic drag moment.
Get cummed.
I need to get the fuck out of here. I have 4 stamina. What can I fucking do? Actually. This is a dumb question, Kakapo. If I use mental mechanics to like make something under me, can I use it to like propel me away for like a double jump?
I suppose you could. Can't
Awesome.
guarantee you'll have a. Can't guarantee you have a safe landing, but you know you can propel yourself.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my 2 clones just fucking like throw me over towards retinue, and then I'm gonna use my main action to mental mechanics and make like a section of the roof under me to like just start boosting me forward so I can get out here before I go unconscious.
Give me roll for that.
Here is clones. Oh, thank the Lord. Here is
You're in the air?
mechano.
Mental
Oh!
mechanics.
It happened.
You're sailing.
I'm getting
Retinue,
the
you
fuck
witness
out
Harvey
of here.
manifest like a, almost like a psychic surfboard with like the shape of this like roof plating and all that stuff, sailing over you and out of here.
And then I'll have my remaining clone just fucking issue a paranormal appendage. at the guys across the roof. He rolled a 6. That is my turn. Spare me one Fae 5 feet away from me. Spare me. Spare Harvey.
What the hell am I supposed to fucking do with that? Like, he just sort of looks at it and just, like, punches it. let me grab, Mercer. Shit, again. Mercer's might. Yeah.
Oh my god. 10 damage?
He's strong.
Holy shit.
Just punches down on it. It shatters. Alright, asshole. 1, 2.
You're pretty
3,
strong.
4.
Should
That's
put
his
St.
turn.
Matthew or something.
So Hanashobu, yeah.
It is Hanashobu's turn. I think you're gone though.
Well,
No,
yes, I will.
Oh, yeah.
Now I will say, while she is definitely like kind of playfully acting like, oh, I'm gonna run ahead and you have to catch up. In actuality, she's like, she is moving ahead so that she can like do a bit of scouting, right? Like see what the lay of the land looks like ahead. But in reality, she would never leave like her family out of her sight, like ever. So she's like, I'm imagining she has gotten up on a roof, like just off screen up ahead, right? Or you know, a rock formation or whatever's up there, and would basically like be keeping one eye on like what things look like up ahead and one eye back at the combat, so that in case she is needed, I do have a stupid way I can re-enter combat at high speed if needed. But currently I assume it doesn't look too bad, but yeah.
Doesn't look too bad. You can hold your action.
Yes, I will be holding my action to rapidly re-enter combat using a certain method I have in mind, if in case like something bad happens and they can't catch up to me.
I see.
But also just observing the lay of the land and everything like that.
Yep. Godric.
So I am one for stories and the ilk of... Do you need to at least be beaten unconscious by the gnomes? Or was their arrival only known?
All I know is that it's gonna get me. I don't know if the getting has technically happened, because it's sure to get me. So, sort of looks at the stab wound.
I believe that you have indeed been got. My thing does not recharge, which is a shame.
Wow,
Alright.
good thing that's Eleonora's D6.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to... I think we're gonna... This is gonna be a little bit weird, but we're gonna move here. The gnome's gonna come along with me. Alright, let me just read this over to make 100% sure I know what I'm about to be doing. Okay. I am going to chokeslam Gnome into ground, and hopefully through power of menace alone, strike, like, create a crater that also gets the other two that I'm adjacent to. Here's your roll for it.
Add gnome to Beckersville.
That's true. That's what I'm doing.
How much damage does this deal?
8 to the gnome.
That's enough. It died.
Obnoxious little bastard. That costs 3, and to note,
Up. Oh.
To note, she's dead.
Yeah.
No,
Goodbye forever,
explode.
Godric.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
hello.
so... Hello, basically I pass.
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta go go back to do this. Otillie.
So Godric is lighter now, right?
Like, yeah,
Yep.
he's floating in the air just a little bit, but
Cool. So that means, actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that for after this. Is like, hey Godric, you put more thought into flight.
Yes.
Cool. I hope it was good thoughts, and I'm gonna try to metamorphose Godric to give them dragonfly wings.
All right.
What would you price that, Kakapo?
give him dragonfly wings. Dragonflies are pretty damn fast. I'd say that's another 3.
Death wheeze.
Are you doing okay, buddy?
You know what? Let's think on it a little bit longer.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just try to use my fan to like pathetically like move the lightened Godric balloon.
Otillie, I promise you I can think about it for however extended duration you desire. Why are you fanning me again?
It's not working. You sort of like
The
limply
gnome-
wave it, but it doesn't work.
It got me.
This
I got
time I
you.
don't. This time I don't feel like stepping in the correct direction to give you the implication that you are doing something.
I want to
got
let
me.
you guys. I want to let you guys know the Otillie Godric conversations this combat have just been killing me. It's my favorite B plot.
Would you like me to think about something other than flight, or is flight the continual little adventure I'm mentally going on?
Well, I tried to give you some dragonfly wings because those are the fastest ones. But
This
maybe
does not
something-
answer my question.
Do you like any bugs? Think about that, I guess. And then I turn.
It will be difficult for me to find one that I enjoy. Alright, that's me.
Retinue,
Yeah, what's up?
you briefly hear it. Something scaring.
His eyes narrow. No, there's the little devil.
8 damage.
Am I able to react to this, or
So I'll post a feature from the gnome's sheet.
Okay. The Phanos are considered invisible. Okay.
If you can somehow flavor you to like figuring out where it is, because like you did hear it.
Yeah. The most I could do, I could try and use Crystal Copy and just make it so that I jump into the air, because I'm pretty sure he's not coming from there. But like,
Go ahead.
I'll give it a shot. Why not? Oh, hey.
There you go. Honestly, it's a really good counter to this defense. You jump in the air, and you see like,
Jump in the air. Like
oh
it's
no,
not fair.
you've caught him in the act. A knife stabbing forward. He like immediately like as soon as you like lay his eyes on him, just like shift back into like a garden gnome. Nothing to see here, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. These
Yep.
two.
Now, sorry to interrupt one more time, but since that is resolved, as soon as a Crystal Copy is summoned, it can use a 1 or 2 stamina cost ability other than Crystal Copy, or simply attack. So, after this has been a thing, assuming it survives, it's going to use its Ice Saber on the gnome.
Yeah. Go ahead and use Ice Saber.
I will.
Damage. It deals way less damage than you think. After all, it is like a garden gnome statue, and you're hitting a statue. Why would you do that?
Oh, why would I do
But-
that?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, these two people by Godric are going to try and make him float even. Can we get much higher? Like with the fairy dust. Godric, you're gonna float so hard.
Godric, they're helping us. They don't know what they're doing.
you think, for the briefest of moments, you think to yourself, is it helping us? And the attack goes through before you can stop it. Scarlet, are you speaking? No, she's muted.
Sorry. I can assure you I'm thinking of only one bug in particular right now. Otillie thinks the dragonfly. Godric thinks these fucking asshole.
And I do apologize, Harvey.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that to me.
Not only that, but 1, 2, 3.
This
You're
can't
aiming
happen.
at the gnome behind me, right? You're aiming at the gnome behind me?
2 magic blasts and a sylph wind. Plus 3.
Ooh, it's very
Harvey,
low.
no.
It's very low.
Drake, if you don't have something for this, I can act.
I could anytime, but then I would go all the way back over there.
Yeah, alright, how about I try my best then, because I was holding my action. And Harvey is definitely close enough that she could see him, like, in danger here, right? So, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me just make sure I have a follow-up to this planned. Once I get there, I need to know what I'm doing. Okay, so she's like at a nearby vantage point of some kind, right? It doesn't need to be particularly high in the air or anything, but she can see what's going on, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. She sees Harvey running up, but that he's you know in trouble at least a little bit, right? So Hana Shobu creates a shuriken. But then she starts rapidly folding her leaf shurikens together until they form the Falling Star. What Falling Star does is that I can launch this shuriken within 30 range and deal 10 damage with it. She throws this shuriken as hard as she can towards, let's say, just the one right by Harvey, right?
Oh my god.
And I'll go ahead and roll for that before I say the next part of my plan.
Yeah,
Okay?
that works.
Then, while that shuriken is in the air, she takes out her fucking Gasarigama and starts whirling it around above her head and grapples onto the shuriken itself while it is midair to form a helicopter that she is attached to that is carrying her back over here.
Space.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're
And
being
this is
dragged
so
along.
cool, that might as well be an 800, right? In
Oh,
your
yeah.
mind, because of how cool it is, right?
No.
So now I she lets go of the shuriken just before it makes impact with this guy, and still in midair, sees that these two are also throwing shit at him. What kind of attacks were they using again?
2 magic blasts because they're far away.
Alright, but just because they're magic doesn't necessarily mean they're ethereal, right? Or, well,
You
wait,
can
actually, no,
kinda-
I can't do that because I just used a shuriken thing. Never mind, I can't do that one. In that case, here's what I'll do. I will try to use cut past with her katana to literally cut through the magic blast before they can hit him.
Yep. Go on ahead. I will say, you get in the way, but you are able to cut past, as you take 4 damage from both of these blasts hitting you.
Unless, right? What if?
What
Just
if?
double
Marvel's
check.
what if?
What if with my third action, I throw my kunai as hard as I can through the magic blasts?
Go on ahead.
Yeah!
Yeah, there you go. And it takes out both of them as well.
She, after doing the 3-point landing off of the shuriken and throwing this kunai, she just like like it was absolutely nothing and like took no effort whatsoever. She just stands up straight, does a little twirl, and gives Harvey the look that he has seen 100 times before of like the no need to thank me, you know, kind of like you know, proud of herself, hip swerve, and that'll be that, I think.
He just looks at you and is like, "Oh yes, Hanashobu, tempura opportune."
Alright. Well, that's the fact.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Retinue, what you doing? You got the gnomes. There's a couple more guys left. But,
let's see. Where are the other guys?
Pretty much clear.
The other guys are by Godric, and like I could go over there, but I think Godric, assuming that rolls occur, I think Godric, Otillie, and maybe even Mercer have that handled. So I think I know what I want to do. Do I still have the Dark Orb from Godric?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will tell you when you have lost it.
Okay. It's just... Well then. You may have gotten my compatriot over there, but I can assure you won't be getting me. As he, Retinue takes, you know, his spool hammer and starts spinning it around as, with one final flick, he holds it in an opposite grip compared to how he has been. As I am going to try and use Figure Skating Flurry. And we're gonna start trying to initiate a fucking attack string on this guy. So let's go for fucking Figure Skating Flurry. Alrighty. So this is just initiating it. As Retinue, his stance goes from being this firm and solid one that he's been maintaining thus far to very lightweight on his toes as he begins gliding across the ground. And in this dash over here, he's just going to dash one space for this first dash. But with it, he can make an attack with the Icicle Crash, his Beam Saber basic attack. And importantly, right, using this ability puts me into my Saber stance, which is a new thing, right? This first time being used in this session, so I'll post it, right? Where a lot of my kit features have either hammer or saber as keywords, and when I successfully use one, before actually performing the action, it switches me to that respective stance. So now I'm in Saber stance, which grants me +1 movement speed and allows me to theoretically use the sliding head of my spool hammer, which is like detached when I'm in this this stance, to augment my actions. I'm not worried about that secondary part. I'm just gonna go for a slash against this guy. So fucking Icicle Crash.
There you go. Icicle Crash, indeed. It stabs straight through him. Not looking that great, but like still hanging on just barely.
Yep. In which case then, Retinue will dash like 2 spaces backwards, but sort of as he does, he's going like with an upwards and like an upwards swing of the Icicle Crash, kind of like the first one he sliced down, and then he's dragging it back up through his body as he backs up this way for the next attack. So let me roll again.
Whew. And with that, this
Hey,
gnome...
Retinue, I couldn't really see very well from back there. Why are you fighting a long gnome?
Beats me. You should ask your sister about that. As he just slices it in two.
When Otillie says that, her smile like turns to a frown, like oh, I know she wouldn't actually be kidding about that. So,
fortunately for me, because that was a successful attack, I get one more dash, so I get a little bit of movement. And I'm gonna roll to perform one last little dash in this direction. So, bada bing.
Yeah, that's on the easy terrain.
Yep. Well, it's all good, even if I don't get that extra dash. Yep. What's up?
I'll say, because it's a failure, but because it's easy terrain, because you set that up earlier, dash normally on it.
So I can move like this, and then I have my regular movement action. So I'm going to, which is now 6 movement speed because I'm in Saber stance. So the terrain reaches to like roughly here. So I'd be able to. This would normally, that's 40 feet, so that's 8 spaces. I'd normally. Yeah, so it'd take me 4 spaces to get here. And then I have 2 more spaces remaining, which I'll use to go, like, here. I guess the crystal copy is able to survive this turn. I don't think it's in range to do anything. So honestly, here's what it's gonna do, right? As a just in case, because it has 5 movement speed, it's gonna go over to the well and like stab its fucking saber in there in case there's like some other nymph waiting to jump out.
No, but you know, it's a.
I mean, he's
good,
checking.
It's a good check.
Yep.
You know for sure that there isn't one in there.
Yep. So yep, that's it. That's my turn, and this crystal copy melts.
Yep, it falls back into the water, becoming one with it.
Yeah.
Cleaning it slightly. Harvey.
Harvey just kind of begrudgingly under his breath. I know I'm not a combatant, but they still send me to cleanse out an entire town. He's gonna have his clones just ninja jump between the roofs up towards the top. Then he's gonna turn to Hanashobu. I'm going ahead to scout. And I'm just gonna summon a clone and go off screen. Because I'm at 1 stamina now.
A novel idea.
Well, let's see if I summon a clone. I summon a clone. Yeah! 1 stamina. Yeah! There we go.
Yeah.
Just for flavor. That's my turn.
For sure. That's your turn.
Mercer
Mercer.
has been left to die.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's his turn. Hanashobu. Like y'all are pretty much good, honestly. Like here's the thing. Y'all are pretty much
She just
good.
winks at Retinue as she runs ahead with Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I really have left is to resolve Godric and Otillie. So yeah.
I'm trying to similarly say that as Hanashobu does that, Retinue just kicks off the ground and starts skating across it as if ice while in this stance. But
on that, cut to Godric. Otillie, your family is leaving us behind.
Yeah. I don't think they value me highly.
Oh my god. Is this something that happens commonly?
Well, usually it's like, hey, we went to do the thing. Why didn't you join us? And like, I didn't really want to, and I was sleeping anyway, but it'd be nice if they asked.
Godric blinks. If you want to go get some tea later or something, let me know.
I don't know, I think I'll need
Anyway.
a nap after this.
Can you handle... You're asleep. Can you handle 1 if I handle 2? I'll presume so. So shadow aspects, importantly, become more pronounced, blah blah blah, deal an additional 2 to 5 damage, allows them to inflict bleed. However, Godric may also extend their usage more widely, based on the combat and situation. So, the combat is lots of people. The situation is, I want there to be less. I am going to Chicago Overcoat, pick up 2 of these bastards, smush them together into paste. Capiche?
Capiche.
Alright. Fuck. No, I can't grab them! They move too quickly!
Otillie, how are you gonna add on to this?
I hate being large!
So, hopefully they still have a fear of me from earlier. So I'm gonna try to play off of it and like, listen, if you don't want to become noodles, don't mess with us. And I'm gonna try to turn one of them into a worm from the neck down.
Oh my god.
I would not still love them.
I'm gonna... So technically it says it's variable. Can I spend, 7 on it?
Sure, if you want to.
Because the thing is, like, if I roll shit, it, like... this
It'll
is my
still do
last
something,
hurrah.
yeah, let's see. Yeah.
This is my last hurrah. This is all I've got in me.
Hit him with the fucking heavy weather, dude.
this one turns into like a worm, and the other one like the one like right of Godric turns into a worm, and the other one like backs away like, and Godric uses that leverage to like float.
And then I'll do my
This
my
is
last
permissible, I guess.
I'll do my last little pathetic Zephyr's path.
It's the best you've done so far.
Godric's super light right now. They were buffing us.
And you and
like
Mercer,
genuine way in your case, yeah.
I don't like
You-
this situation.
yeah. And the rest of you run off.
I'm glad they know
And-
to fear me.
Before we continue on, as you all are ahead and such, let's.
We also come sprinting back into frame for combat rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's.
Like the
let's
gnomes,
do
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
General. Yeah.
The
We all
gnomes
look
are
like that,
waiting in the
too.
combat rewards to ambush us.
Come on.
Yay!
Come on. Victory theme. Please.
I think it's loaded for me. It's just different speeds, actually. I guess.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I struggled with that constantly.
Yeah. Let's grabby.
You can preload tracks if you don't know Kakapo. Like, if you know you're gonna play something soon, you can right-click preload it. But
That's
It
pretty.
doesn't-
That's pretty damn helpful.
yeah, but it doesn't give you like a how close it is to actually doing that. So you need to do it like pretty well in advance.
You just gotta vibe it.
Okay.
It's pretty annoying, but it's whatever.
Other funny
Well-
thing, right? Because it's been a while since I've used the DBA Foundry at all, right? In the status markers, have you guys just by chance hovered over the fucking Fortnite Dancing Sands?
Yes, it's
Yes,
a
I have.
colossal
Okay.
thing.
All right. Good.
Because it's the same link that you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
By the way, Kakapo, you can end the encounter and clear the initiative
Right.
menu, so that we're not seeing all the measurements.
I
there
like
we go.
the fact that whichever reward Godric picks, no one
Yeah,
else
it's
can
all
pick.
him.
It's all
Yeah,
there, baby.
exactly.
Otillie could take it too. Like she. Could do
That's
it.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
None of the
She
rest of
gets
us,
special. In fact, she
Godric
has to.
picks for me.
Yeah.
This proficiency is mine.
I think
Maybe.
you mean ours, but like mostly yours.
Mm-hmm.
There's a high likelihood I end up picking it up at least.
So, I will say 4-3-4.
4-3-4.
Oh, gladly I'll take 3 prof.
Yeah, I really need more stamina, but if the numbers are 4-3-4, I'm good for prof.
Kakapo doesn't think I'm gonna try to class up this art.
Kakapo, before I
Yeah.
decide on anything, did I get anything for going up to 16 prof?
I think you do. Let me. Actually, no. That's not yet. Actually,
I guess
nothing for 16.
while we're handling this shit as well, any inherent comp, presumably between Godric and Otillie at least.
Yeah, I have at least one idea.
Godric can not only get 3, Hanoshobu and Retinue get 2.
Yay!
All right.
Permissible.
I don't even get one with Harvey for saving MSFH. Harvey gets one with his horse, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
If only I was Horsa Shobu. Do I get anything at 86, Kakapo?
Actually, you do.
Yeah!
This is the one I've written, so I'm gonna keep, just because of the general state that I know we've talked about, I'm gonna just send it to you. And you can deal with that as you will.
You
I
said
get-
I must class up. I must.
I must. I guess is another question actually. Do we fully heal as is tradition, or what's the scoop?
This time you do, yes.
Yay! All right. Sorry. What's up, Drake?
Thank
Listen.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, Hanoshobu's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you think so, Kakapo.
Glad to hear it,
You're
yeah.
a fun kit for sure.
Yeah.
She's kind of a. Her mechanics are rather standard, but she can use them in interesting ways because of Funny Plant.
Yeah, exactly.
She's definitely quite strong.
As she's meant to be. Harvey, what are you at?
My last. Sorry. Sorry. My last upgrade was 22. I'm at 26.
Harvey Obake. 26.
I
well.
need. I'm baby. I don't do damage.
You get 2 upgrades.
Ooh.
Yeah. You have a second horse and a third horse.
Yeah. It's these 2. So
I
Cookie
swear to God,
Keepsakes-
I see horse.
Cookie Keepsakes is basically when you clone something with metal mechanics, it can have a special property, but but for any given like category, like type of object you clone, you have to like decide what its special property is, and you have some predetermined ones. And then self-sacrifice, you can blow up your clones.
Oh. Let me look. Sacrifice, blow up, load.
Yeah, I'll post these in mid-session so it's easier to copy.
Thank you.
Copy.
And Otillie, are you taking any more stats?
I believe they're taking a proficiency, baby.
All
we
right,
can-
here we go.
We can no. We can unceremoniously.
I mean, whatever you want. You
Do as you will.
Do what you want. I just know what I'm doing if you're doing prof.
But when you put it like that, as funny as it would be to bring us to
To 5
instantly,
already.
I was gonna say to 7.
Oh, fair. Well,
You'll
that's
get
a
more, I
threshold.
imagine.
I'm actually gonna take the stamina because I can spend up to 10 of it on metamorphosis.
Nice. Cool.
That'll make me have real person stats.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a pretty good upgrade. I got. I think it's pretty good.
Oh, okay. It's pretty
Yeah.
alright.
It's all right. Yeah.
It's pretty damn good, yeah.
I'm hearing mixed messages.
So, I'm looking at the time right now.
Yep.
And there is going to be an entire other segment in this part before I was thinking it would be a good cutoff point, but that might be a little bit long. So I'll propose the following. Either we do it, but Otillie's asleep or whatever, or we just leave it for another time, and it is getting a bit late.
Well,
so...
I think Quinn, like, how are you feeling on your time? Because it was you that needed to go, right? So like, how you feeling on it? Because it's 9:30,
You are the
right? That was the cutoff.
I could probably push it like 30-40 minutes.
You'll just be playing her in character. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we want to play it safe, we can always just. I think it's
I know
fine to push it
Drake.
off
I know
next time.
Drake also has like cutoff times and shit too. So like,
Yeah.
let's only do it if Kakapo, you are like positive it's not gonna take more than like an extra hour on top of what Quinn said. Like
Yeah.
if it's not gonna take more than that, then
If there's a level of uncertainty where it's like, oh well, it could, then it's probably safer to just push it
yeah,
back.
I am more than fine with a reasonable 4-hour session for once. So
Yeah. Hey, it's what I'm used to running these
Yeah.
days. So
I also was gonna recommend ending because maybe next time I won't be sick.
yeah, that's also
Yeah.
true. You're Drake's also not at 100% either.
Yep.
So I
yeah,
think
let's just
this has been
I will say-
super fun, and I want to continue. But like,
yeah.
I will say, just so we can like end it off pretty well. I am going to give us like one last RP hook, and
Sure.
we can do that and then end things there.
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, let's do this thing. Godric, make sure to heal yourself to full.
Alright. There.
So, after a bit, how I will frame this is that we're gonna have to go off of this. Hopefully that's fine. But first, Retinue and Hanashobu, but then Godric, Otillie, and Mercer all run up to the entrance of the mansion. And Harvey is already right there, surveying the place. Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling something.
I guess, yeah, now that we're closer, do I, Godric, and Otillie fucking, like, is there anything more distinct?
All of you make me a roll, but actually, no. Retinue, you make me a roll specifically.
Okay. No, I'm shit ass. I can't tell anything.
With advantage. With advantage, please.
Oh, like, with advantage? Okay.
I'm so. Yeah, like it would make sense for this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Like I was thinking of giving like an invisible bonus, but I guess I had to make it an actual one.
Yeah, no, I got you. Tell me what I feel.
So Retinue.
Yeah.
You, Otillie, and Godric can feel that this is some sort of like there's some sort of epithet presence inside, a pretty big one that's sort of like enveloping the area. But Retinue, you look back to your first mission at DBA, Phoenix Labs, and the usage and the creation of artificial epithets, or I'm not sure if those were the same ones as the aliases we now know.
If anything, they're like a prototype, yeah. Well, I rather at least they're like a prototype. They're in like the same ilk, but
I could explain it, but it would be long winding, and I don't think anyone would be super interested.
If they're anywhere near similar to each other, Retinue, you're definitely feeling something very similar to what you felt at Phoenix Labs, especially with the Delilah fight.
Okay. Yeah.
So, extrapolating, it's probably an alias.
Yeah. Retinue, as he senses this, turns to the wider group. Are any of you familiar with the concept of an alias, as in the epithet term, not the normal definition?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I've been thinking of getting one myself. Indeed, I do.
Yes, I've had my fair share of encounters.
Yeah, they're kind
I've
of
heard about his fair share of encounters.
Yeah,
I've slept through him telling about his fair share of encounters.
It is like Mercer scouts above all of you. It's he sighs. It's well known amongst our family ranks, but kind of taboo. None of us are allowed to take one.
Well, if you're asking me, that's a rather smart choice, considering what I've seen of them. They, and, you know, he turns to Godric, especially considering what he said. I'm sure I don't need to tell you about the, commonalities of downsides, let's call them.
Indeed you do not. I was thinking I could potentially use my epithet to avoid them, though.
Needless to say, if it somehow wasn't clear, I have at least a passing knowledge base of some sort regarding this. I've dealt with matters. This feels like that.
I get to see one in action then. How exciting.
And
yeah, Godric, I'm just gonna tell you right now, even if you can get rid of the weakness, I wouldn't recommend it. It's possible.
No. Holds up a hand. If I may, do you know when teenagers enter their rebellious streak and do everything they can to spite their parents? You can see the alias acquisition as something akin to that for me.
Like towards me, or like towards the universe in general?
He genuinely glares at Mercer, I have enlightened you as to the situation. I came from two incredibly powerful beings that fight for my soul at all times. I was thinking I could do that to throw a wrench in the works and have them stop fighting for my soul at all times. I do not and will not consider you my father at any point, Mercer.
Listen, I wasn't considering you my kid or anything, I just didn't know what you thought.
Understood.
Well, suit yourself, but regardless of your opinion on it, if you're asking me, leads to a tinge of worry about what sort of bastardization of the word is going to be lying in that mansion.
That much I cannot fight on.
Well, considering there's more of a power spike, I advise, unlike what we did here, motions to, like, the empty town scattered with dust. Let's be careful.
Oh, of course.
Were we not already?
Well, even more so.
Honestly, I know it's a mining town, but would it kill them to at least spruce up the place with a few, like, gardens or something?
I was honestly kind of thinking that, yes. Like some nice flowers. I would add to the Fae vibe, right?
Yeah, from what
It
I
would
understood,
lend-
Fae were very much so about those sorts of aesthetics, so even if this is in disrepair because of this, I'm a little shocked myself. It's a sorry.
Yeah, I bet they don't
Ugh.
even have real mattresses.
Well,
I'm sure they have gardens. The gnomes had to come from somewhere.
My god, you're right.
even if that wasn't the case, I mean, this is a recent bounty. I mean, only a couple of weeks old at this point, so I'm sure they would if they were given time.
Well, perhaps we can do something to, help the town get over the recent sad killings that have happened.
For
Yeah,
anyone
real
who's
shame
left
about
anyway.
those.
I imagine Hanashobu can make gardens quite easily.
Of course, I have years of practice at this point.
Darling, we need to talk later.
Oh my goodness, Godric. She like makes like a shut up like motion with her hand.
So, on that, hopefully this mansion is a bit prettier on the inside.
Indeed.
To an extent, I hope that it isn't. If we walk in and there are a bunch of flowers there, I believe that we have set ourselves up narratively for a fall, since we've just gone through Pride.
Well, only one way to find out, I guess.
I'd prefer that
Let's,
level of interest compared to more bland rocks.
There won't be any fall here. I'm always in bloom. She like continues sauntering forward.
And if I need to bring the heat or the winter, that's also more than manageable on my part.
I was expecting a spring pun from Hanashobu, but that works too.
Quick, Harvey, tell us your pun.
He turns to you slowly.
We're a bit of a
I'm
2-for-1
not-
deal, so.
Horsing around. Oh,
Hey!
Hanashobu claps.
Speaking of, are we still thinking that there's a chance that the individual within is a horse with an alias or not? I have an assumption, but would like to clear the air.
Please.
Are we really still
Please
going on that?
if
I
they
have to
were a
make sure.
horse, I would have noticed it by now.
We have an expert.
I would have smelled him.
Yeah,
I see.
Harvey can smell a horse a mile away, or maybe he smells a horse from a mile away. It's one of the two.
Yeah,
When
we'll
you
listen to
share
the
a
experts.
mind, even for a brief moment with such a beautiful creature, you learn things.
My god.
Hanashobu walks a little faster.
Yeah.
And on that note, Unless anyone else has any vehement last things to say.
Horse.
Mercer, there's a chance that I never want to go on one of these jobs ever again. That's it.
And as you say that, you stare down the very large door, open it up, and enter inside. And that's where we will end this episode of Destruction Bench Agreement. Episode 214, right?
Yeah, 214 part 1.
214 part 1, Bounty at Midnight. Bounty after midnight, sorry.
Okay. Got it.
Bounty after midnight.
Bounty after
Gotcha.
Cool.
Yeah,
Bam. In other words.
Bam!
there you go.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Bit of a shorter thing on DBA average, but you know that's okay. We'll get back to this when the
Frankly,
Jesus Christ, that's...
I'll frankly take it. I'm enjoying this for sure, but I'm more than happy to have a short session here and there.
Yeah, listen, it's just what running Satellite Offspring has made me appreciate shorter sessions way more.
It's nice, dude. It's nice.
It's really nice. We could do more things, and also I'm like starving actually, so
Yeah. Can we let's get a more casual track on for while we're wrapping up here.
Sorry, Kakapo.
Yeah,
Kakapo. How hungry?
How hungry, Kakapo.
pretty good.
You're wanting to gnash your teeth into it. Hell yeah. But yeah. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
We got that Fame Madness.
I have like 3 epithet guesses, but they're all probably wrong because Kakapo makes weird ones, so we'll see.
Send them my way. I want to see what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to guess them to the person's face, but yeah.
Yeah. Don't guess them right now, but I want to see what you're thinking. But yeah. I don't have much else to say. Wrap us up, Soleil.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed our spectacular little event we put on here today, and you want to know when we're doing more either of this particular for part 2 and onward, if more, but if you want to see the rest of episode 214, Bounty After Midnight, or any other DBA things, or any other tabletop things, or anything else that we're doing as we hopefully gear back into schedule generally more on this channel, make sure to join our Discord server, Fine Dining. Whoa, there's our link.
Discord.
Our Discord, Fine Dining. Yeah, we can go there.
You'll love it.
You love it?
You'll love it.
My, my Discord. Yeah.
You like my Discord?
Fine Dining.
Get us
My
out
server.
of here.
Alright, yeah, sure. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Couldn't do this the way we do it without all of you. And of course, similarly, big thanks to not only all of my fellow players, but Kakapo for running this whole thing, along with Penny for helping, and presumably James made these purple alts for the generics, so, thanks to them as well. And
To be more specific, I edited all of these myself, but James did draw something for the session, so I
preemptive thanks to them. Preemptive thanks to James. And I don't know, thanks to our parents for birthing us so that we're here at this moment, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd
like
the
to
members
give
of the House
thanks.
of Horrors.
Yeah.
I'd like to give thanks to Quinn for staying awake.
Yeah, thank you to Quinn for staying awake. Thank you for Quinn's car for driving her here. Thank you for my bed for allowing me to rest. My computer for allowing me to be here. Not Scarlet's internet. It tried, but it failed.
Thank you to Drake's immunosystem for not absolutely killing him and just making him a little bit.
Big thank you to Hands. Hands just generally.
Hands generally,
Not Drake's hands, though.
Not Drake's hands right now, but just hands generally. Drake's situation really brings into perspective how thankful.
Yeah.
Penny redrew Godric, and she did super fucking good. You haven't seen even the best
great.
work that she did.
Yeah,
Shout out to horses.
Shout out to horses. Call it
Except for
Thanksgiving this holiday.
Oh, and also big shout out to the Passage of Time as well for continuing its steady eternal march towards the end.
And last but not least, thanks to that spider above you. Anyway, until next time, hope you have a great Hallows Eve for the coming nights.
Ooh.
And once we return, you may know around here at DBA that we need not wait for Halloween for the festivities and spirits to be aroused, as this adventure shall continue shortly. And until then, good night, goodbye, and say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Get the fuck out of here.